Well, up, people, welcome back to another show. I'm doing a watch-along on Neat. The game between Newcastle against Aston Villa at St James's Park. Kick off at 8 o'clock. And I'm trying to get it up on the iPad. So hopefully it should be a cracking game. But 2 wins from 18 games ain't helping. And it needs to change today. So if you like my video, please take a like on the video. And subscribe if you are new, if you haven't done so. And it should be, wow, it should be an emotional one today because we need to win this game big style. Because at the moment, this guy has picked the wrong team out again. I'm going to go for that in a second. So I'll just go through this, right? I mean, this is a good introduction, isn't it, from David, right? I mean, I like the guy. Don't get us wrong, I do like him. But he says, hi, John, where's my name? Is that much do you think you put on Twitter? David, I've got 11,000 people on Twitter. I got to squeeze in what I can, but I'll definitely do yours next week, okay? So don't panic. Don't stress. Yeah, just chillax, man. And I got your message last night, but unfortunately, I was fast asleep, so I couldn't get them all. I got so many messages on the DM. Keep it at tune. Yo, hope you're okay, Ethan. Or is it Ethan? And oh, there you are. Kraft Jordan starting. What does Mancula and Murphy have to do to get a start when there's 2 losers still in 11? Totally agree. Excuse me. Ollie, evening gents. Kraft it again. Joel it again. Another sharp performance look forward to. I need to clown the manager. Kraft against that front line of terrifiers. Just so Jackie G's not playing in it. Thomas, even to you. Sam, why on earth does he not play a striker against the 91st team in the league? Yet he does the deal. Totally agree. The game in, how to use. Hope you're okay. Thomas, Johnny Bath, Joel, and that baby oil on it. No Joel, no answer again. And hi to you for an Arsenal supporter. So, yeah, I mean, fancy kicking off on a Friday night at 8 o'clock where they could have played on Saturday. Then we got to play Brighton on Saturday, next week at 8 o'clock. I think the Premier League hates us that much. They give us so many late kickoffs at 8 o'clock, which is just unbelievable, man. It's a joke. I don't know what to say. And yeah, there's not a lot I can do. And I've got Sam McGinnis joining me sending DMs like, he hasn't, no. He hasn't, mate. And I got Benno. Hope you care, Benno. I genuinely think Joy is going on it. It won't be an national intentional, but it'll go on somehow. And David, hi, John, mate. Hope you okay. Calm it down a bit. That's what I love to see. Yeah. So Steve Bruce said yesterday that Matt Longstaff, he goes that he's got a big future. He's just had a peer rise. Yeah. What's that got to do with tonight's game? Just chuck him in there, man. Yeah. Chuck him in. He's down for a game. He deserves a game. But it's just incredible, man. He's ruined the Longstaffs, and he ruined the Longstaffs. And this manager is a joke. He's an absolute puppet. He really is. He's an absolute idiot. Again, he just makes one change. One change, that's all he does. And again, questions need to be answered to this guy. I keep saying this every week. It's a joke. And there's the lineup as well. So, I don't know what to make of this, man. I really don't. Where's Matty? Why is he not on the team? Yeah? Why is Mancula starting? Yeah? Murphy, why is he not starting? It's absolutely incredible, man. Excuse me. I've been chatting all day. And I think the guy is just doing it so you can get the sack. I really do, man. Howie. It's an absolute joke. I mean, look at that team lineup, okay? Why is Kraft want a starting berth? Why? The guy is absolutely shite. He really is. He cannot tackle. He cannot denote. He's just a poor right back. He's one of the worst right back in the Premier League. Yeah? Not being funny, but how's he got into the Swedish national squad? I just do not know. The guy is an absolute disgrace. He really is. Yeah? And when he first came to us, everyone's calling him the Swedish Cafu. Remember that? I just sat back and I just laughed. The guy is an absolute puppet. And he gets easily sussed. Oh, my God, I don't know what to say about the guy. Yeah. And then you got Joe Linton. 1 goal this season, this whole season. 1 goal. Wow. I don't know what to say, man. But he shouldn't be in the team. So I got Benno and Max on the bench while we develop one of Arsenal's players who's much better. Paul, I've just seen on a website if the team gets beat Andy to boost has gone. Newcastle has got Chris Wilder lined up for the job. What do I think of this, John? I don't think Chris is going to come to us, mate. I don't think he wants more power at the club. That's why he walked away from Sheffield United, because he wants to have control of transfers, and the owners ain't going to have that. So I got Sam. Yo, Sam, how are you doing? Yeah, and Sam said, oh, you sound angry. No, all it is, I just don't like the lineup, Samantha. I really don't. And I just a little bit frustrated the lineup, if I'm honest. But look, I'm absolutely fine. And thanks for coming on for the first time. And hopefully, wow, I don't know what to say. Sam, what do you think of the lineup, pet? If you just let us know, what do you think of the lineup? Are you happy with the lineup? And I'm happy. Not the lineup, there you go. Yeah, I got Benno. Vancouver has to start. He's our best left full back. Emma Crab, sound more like Emma Crap. We see what Paul say when it comes on the screens. Yet again, the bench is much stronger. Have to agree there, Chipaz. Have to agree. And Dave says, sorry, John, mate. Listen, apologies not needed, my friend. You're absolutely fine. I got Chipaz. Ooh, that's DMs off Joe Linton. I said over there, if he scores a hat-trick, I'm going to get a Newcastle top with Joe Linton back in the shirt. If he ever scores a hat-trick, I doubt it. And I've got Arsenal fan, Newcastle 1 Villa 2. And I got Alud. Hello, John from Bristol City fan. I hope you're okay. Here, John. Hope you are good. Chippers, Samantha. Oi, oi. Yeah, Samantha's spot on. She's a lovely lass. So she comes on me chat and she's absolutely fantastic. And I'm glad she's come on. So I'm still waiting for Paul to come on now. I got to try and get him on early, like, probably having his tea or looking after the kids. So, what do you think of the lineup there? Can you please subscribe if you're new and stick a like on and leave a comment in the sections down below? And got this on BT tonight, but I had to watch on my pad. So, got Samantha here. Team Soak here. Vancouver should be in. Boost won't change. Team win talent low. Yep, nice to have a bit of positivity on the chat, which I think is fantastic. And Ben also, if Joe ever scores a hat-trick in the Prem, I'll get Joey 9 tattooed across my forehead. Wow. Excuse me. It could take a bit in the 4th season to get a hat-trick. Oh my God, I want him to score a hat-trick now. Then we've got Thomas and Emerald Craft, for goodness sake. Jules, defeat his lineup, in my opinion. Yeah, I'll get a lot of people come up to us and say that the subs bench looks a stronger lineup than the original 11. For me, I would not have played Kraft. I would not have played Joe Linton. I definitely would have played Shelby. I'll bring Longstaff, Matty in. I'd like to give Sean Longstaff a go now. So, I don't know what to make of that lineup, man. I really don't. And Sam, if I get a little bit angry, I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. Excuse me, but I just didn't want to see Emma Kraft in the team or Joe Linton. And I got Samantha here. Yo, absolutely fantastic. Please just coming in, please come into my chat. It's been fantastic. When Paul comes in, it'll be absolutely amazing. And Paul, so I'm glad Emma Kraft's playing, John. What are the players at the club, mate? Well, obviously you like Emma Kraft, but if you like him, I respect, yes. But at the end of the day, he will not be my team. Absolutely no way. You wouldn't even get a team placed in the Blythe Butchers team, let me tell you for that. You wouldn't even get placed up on the Downs in Bristol. And I'm not joking, I know. I know, Sam. But you know what? We love you. And you know what it is, right? I mean, I've never been to Belfast, but I heard it's a cracking city. And I'd love to go to Belfast one day. And I'll tell you something, it's a bouncy city. So I must do that. So I've got Sam again, evening, Dave and Macaque. Yay! Yeah, so just a bit of breaking news today. Chris Wilder left the club in mutual consent. Was it the right time to push him out of the club, or should he got to the end of the season? Or would he take him as Newcastle's manager if Bruce gets the sack? If you drop us the comment sections down below, and would you take Chrissy Wilder to Newcastle? For me, probably no, because I want to get in a manager with better ideas. I love a young manager like a Steven Gerrard, but he ain't going to come to Newcastle, unfortunately. But there you go. Yeah, I think so. Get us on me, yay! I'm a teetotaler, but if I have some Guinness on this, I'll be happy to give it to you, Sam. Ventures stronger yet again when Bruce is filling out the team sheets. Does he realise that substitutes don't actually start the game? Could be deluded. There you go. Evening, lads. Evening, pal. Are you okay? Just waiting for Paul to come in my chat. Jules, don't like to see Bruce in that team. It's like slashing my heat into the wall, hoping I get smarter. Cool. It's okay playing Gale, but he may end up playing on the right wing. I just don't get out of tower whatsoever. Jake Murphy must come in. So, how is the man far? Craft again. And Rob Lee is on BT Sports. Be funny if he slays Bruce live. Do you think he will, though? Could you imagine that if he does that? Wow. Go on, Rob. Give him some stick, man. This is the thing. All these ex-Newcastle players comes on Sky. I don't think they'd be allowed to go on Sky because they probably criticise Ashley and the club. That is why Shola Amiobi doesn't slay at the club, because he's Ashley's man. And could you imagine Michael Chopra coming to Sky and come to Newcastle show one of Newcastle games on Sky? Oh my God, he'll rip it apart. So I'm going to get on stop over a setting. And I'm going to whack on to the Villa team lineup if I can get it up there as well. Just whack up there. There's the Villa team lineup. You got Martinez, Amaladi, Konsa, Mings, Target. We tried to get this guy on a season-long loan under Rafa Benitez, but he wanted to come. But apparently, someone went up on there, probably the wages, something like that. Douglas Luiz, Ramsey, Troy Variet, Ollie Watkins, Jessica. I'd love to have Ollie Watkins at Newcastle. That guy is absolutely lit. Cost £20 million, and I would love to have Ollie Watkins at Newcastle because he is fantastic. I mean, excuse me. Do you think Ollie Watkins should play for England? Because I'll tell you something, I'll take him. I'll play for England. Or get him to play for England as well, you know, because I'm worried about back four, because this guy's going to rip us a good one tonight. And I don't want to be negative, but at the end of the day, this guy is absolutely fantastic. I think he scored 12 goals this season. And I think the guy is absolutely lit. I mean, would I take him to England Euros? I probably would, you know. And there's no Jackie G. Bellows and no Grealish. It's a massive positive. Yeah, just as well he wasn't playing because he played on the left side of midfield and he'd give Evercraft ripping apart. So, that's the Villa team lineup. I do like the goalkeeper Martinez. I do like him. He's made some cracking CFs this season, him. But this team has kept, believe it or not, 8 clean sheets away from home. And they're all letting 11 goals this season away from home. That is absolutely fantastic. This is a team that could have got relegated last season, mind. That's the thing. But what Dean Smith has done, he brought in players that's going to improve the team. And he's done that so well. That guy has been absolutely fantastic this season. He's not a fashionable name, but I tell you something, he's embarrassed some teams this season, mind. Did a double over Arsenal FC. I bet the Arsenal fans aren't happy with that. And I've got Benoit, too many good strikes for England, and Watkins to get a place. Keane, Calvert, Lewin, and Ings. Fair enough. F and hell. I'm not going to read that. I was doing for my guy who poured a comment in chat. You have plenty to see about the team lineup. He ain't going to be happy with that. But yesterday, Steve Bruce on his press conference come out yesterday, mind. And he's come out regarding Matty Longstaff. He was asked about him. He goes, he's got a big future. That's what Bruce said. And he also added that he's got a big future at the club. Yeah. And he needs to be patient. So this is the guy that's on a new 2-year deal, right? And all of a sudden, he still signs Henrik, plays Henrik more times this season than Matty Longstaff. What's that all about? What has Matty done not to get in the team? Has he upset Bruce? Because there's been rumours that the Longstaffs has been upsetting Bruce, have a bus stop. We ain't going to know that. And this is the thing. The press needs to press on it more about what the hell's going on. Have they got a future? And it ain't going to end well. Not for Bruce. And I've also heard rumours today that if he get relegated, he's going to stay. Ashley's going to keep him on. If that's the case, I'm not even going to get angry about it now. Do you know what I mean? I'm just going to pass Kevin between Bruce and Ashley. Do you know? But one thing I will say, if he's going to stay next season, we get relegated, he has to start well. If he doesn't, then he's going to be in for a hard time. So, for there, Phil are going to get their ass handed to them, and he's could well be. And I've got Sam again. Excuse me. Get some water in a minute. It's Joe Linton in Craft. Nah, I'm not going to answer that because I know what you mean, man. I tell you what, though, they must be sleeping with them. I think Bruce must have slept with those two last night before the game. Crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. I can't listen to Steve Bruce's interview. I don't know what he said, but as soon as I get it up there, I'll let you guys know. I'm just gonna get Paul on a minute. And Kraft's gonna get beaten so many times, Sandy. You just knew it. I tell you something, if Jackie G was playing in it, he would have tucked Kraft in his back pocket. Let's put it that way. Tucked in his back pocket. So got Tom there. If we relegated last season, we would be going to League One if Bruce was still in charge. You know what it is, Toys? It wouldn't surprise us, man, because let's be real. If we do get relegated, we ain't going to have a team. Because we've got about 10, 11 players out of contract at the end of the season. They want to move on. They must be peed off playing for Bruce. Plus, top players are going to go, and we're going to end up with a new one. Yeah? But Newcastle are a terrific club to come. And they're going to be thinking, who am I going to play for? Steve Bruce? No thanks. I don't want to play for that cabbage. You know, any chance. Then I've got Ethan again, decent lined up, but would have liked to see Macrilo start. He must be 100% fit to play 90 minutes. Cool. Sam, Jordan must be knackered after his shift at Blind Butchers earlier. Oh, yeah, baby. What else can I say? I mean, I think Joe Linton, this is the thing with Joe Linton, right? I mean, I'm getting people come up to us saying that there's ability there. There's a player in there. But what's it, 3 goals in 60-odd league games in Newcastle? That is a shocking record for the Brazilian. It really is. Do you know what I mean? Listen, he ain't good enough for Newcastle. I'm not going to flip and flop with this guy. He ain't good enough. I'm sure there's a player there, but unfortunately, he's not going to be a Premiership player. So he needs to be our way. So, man, I don't know what to say. I really don't. And then I got my guy on there, Grealish and Villa. we're still outsmart Bruce. Every time we go in half time, Bruce says something different. Well, maybe something different. And we'll come out in the second half, but don't turn up. I tell you what it is, right, mate. I think it's down to fitness. The fitness is not there. Ruler's absolutely knackered after 60 minutes. You know what I mean? I don't know what you do in training, but the players look absolutely knackered. And Ollie said as well, if you get relegated, we'll not come back straight back up again. We stuck with Bruce, stuck with players that don't want to be at the club, and an owner that doesn't want the club depressing. You're right, mate. Ollie, you're right. The club is a shambles, right? From top to bottom. What else can I say? What else can I say? The club is a shambles, man. Ashley don't seem to care. Charlie don't seem to care. And Bruce don't really want to be here. So you got the management. It's absolutely wrong, man. It is an absolute joke. The club has just gone backwards, man. It's a crisis. It's a crisis. And Eve said, wrong guy doing Brighton to go down. Ethan, I think we're going to go, mate. That's my opinion. But if you think Newcastle's going to stay up, I'm going to back you up on that one. But we're going to get relegated, mate. Look at the games we've got left to come. We've got to play like Spurs at home, Arsenal home, Leicester away, Liverpool away, Man City at home, Brighton away next week. I'm dreading that game, you know. I ain't going to feel confident going into that game. Brighton are a canny team. The problem with Brighton, they just can't score goals. That's the problem. But they still got some good players there, like Lewis Dunk at the back, Adam Webster. They've got some canny players there. Pascal Gross is a baller. Him, honestly, is an absolute baller. Him. I do rate him. Yeah. And he's still got Danny Welbeck. You know? But we need to do something about this. Because we lose that game, we lose on Saturday next week. Bruce has to be sacked. I don't think what anyone say. Bruce has to be sacked. And I'm going to go back into Newcastle lineup again. If I can get it up there. Yay! So by the time I get up, Paul, come on, Paul, hurry up, man. Still got some more comments. I got Jay, Kraft and Julian again. Yeah, we're not going to win the game, like. And if you don't fight for 3 points in this game, they will go down all of break loose. And the moment that R appears next to our list, next to the game. Andy, how are you doing, son? You okay? Your guys come on in a minute. Paul in a minute. So welcome to the building, my guy. You know, big up to you. I'm sure Steve Bruce has got a wig on. Then yeah, Donald Trump on the touchline and he's talking shite. Yeah. Yes. Stick a like on video, subscribe if you are new, and keep those comments coming in. We've got another 15 minutes to go for the match. Everyone's beating Liverpool at Anfield until we come along. At least we get them back to winning ways. Ollie, all it is, mate, we're a charity case. We're a charity FC. Kendall's got it, Reese. She said on NUFC Matters on Monday, she said, and she's right, we're a charity FC. We're just a gift, because I keep on giving. So, I don't know what Steve Bruce has been seeing on the TV, but I'm definitely going to find out on news. Sound a bit tired today, man, if I'm honest with you. So I got a bit of work tomorrow morning, 6 o'clock. But you know what? I'm not going to mourn. I'm just going to get on with it. And you know why? Because I don't want to bore people. I want to entertain people. And that's the way we roll. We definitely roll here. Simple as that. And I just got a tweet out, right? For that called Graham, right? He said, we've only lost to Man U and Chelsea in the last few games. He added, we've played 13 games this year and lost 9. Wow. This guy, right, is trying to fool people, right? He's saying we lost 2 games in the last 6 games. How about 18? 2 wins in 18, Steve. How are we? 2 wins in 18 games, right? Stop cheating to the fans, man. But yeah, it's gonna be a 4-3-3. We have got to win this game tonight. Like, honestly, God, we need to, because we've got to give it a right go. We've got to get at these. No sitting back. Just give it a right go. got Tom said Donald Trump and Joe Linton has to spot in the building the wall for Steve Bruce. Yeah. Don't try to build a Berlin Wall, mind, because it won't work. Or Hadrian's Wall. It totally won't work, you know. So, nah. And I got keeping it tune. Bruce said, and I quote, "I enjoy being the cabbage, and Joe Linton is the greatest signing I've ever made. I will never quit. I would expect to sign a new deal at the end of the season." Well, that's true. I tell him to get stuff. I'm getting out of here, man, you know. And it's now 7:45, and here's my guy, Paul. How are we doing, my man? You good?
John, good evening. How are you?
Wow, I'm absolutely okay. I mean, I had a good week this week work-wise. I got finished about 3:00, 3:30. I've done a bit of training, and yeah, it's had me tea. And now I'm doing this. And how's things to you?
All right. Apart from that fucking team.
Yeah, I was going to come on to that, man. I mean, before I come on to it, right, I didn't get a chance to listen to your show last week with Holly, but I'm going to do that over the weekend. But I'm sure it's absolutely fantastic. And yeah.
Oh, she was brilliant, mate. She was excellent last night. Really on a high horse. I have to say, she had a few things to talk about, and she didn't half talk about them. She was brilliant, absolutely superb. It was a good show, as it normally is with Holly. You know as well as I do. Holly knows what she's talking about, and yeah, nothing changes really. She was brilliant.
Do you know what it is, like, Paul? I mean, Holly, right? I hope she's listening to us, Sandy, sort of thing. If I'll drop her a marks out of 10, I'll give her a 10 out of 10 because she's excellent. 10 out of 10 for Holly.
Yeah, without a shadow of a doubt, mate. Totally agree.
10 out of 10.
Totally agree.
Same players. Once she gets 10 out of 10, none of these players are going to get 10 out of 10 for many, many years to come. The last time I gave it 10 out of 10, I gave it to Ronaldo. 10 out of 10 for Gigi Ronaldo when he scored 4 goals against Norwich. That's what, 6 years ago?
Yeah, I mean it's a long time since we've seen a 10 out of 10, I guess. But tonight is just, where do you start with that Piggin lineup?
Yeah, I mean, again, one change. Drygale comes in, out goes Henrik, right? And I look at that team. I mean, you've got Kraft is playing again. He is the worst right backer I've seen. Yeah, and also you've got Joe Linton playing again. This is a game we need to win. The subs bench again is stronger than the first 11 again.
I mean, I haven't. I'm sitting upstairs watching it on the laptop again. I'm watching it on a stream tonight because I've just been on to. I pay for BT Sport through Sky, but the kids wanted to watch something tonight. They were promised a film night, so I said I'd watch it upstairs, thinking that because I pay for BT Sport on Sky, I'd get it on the internet. Just watching through BT, and they're going to want to charge another 15 quid, so they can piss right off for that. So I'm just going to watch it on a stream.
I don't blame you, mate. I don't blame you at all. Watch it on the stream as well and eat So before I let you talk about the team, so we just out quickly, I'll lose them. Tom, say evening, Tom. Hope you're okay. Brace yourselves for the game. Paul is Joe Linton cheating on John to get into this team. Thomas, evening, Paul. To the team protest, I'm happy. I knew you would be happy. Michael Zabus Bruce said Gail complained the system last week. Well, he's obviously lied again. Sam said, why did Bruce not play Gale against West Brom on the worst defence? And giving the tune, here's some good news for you. Taking an injured player away. Jeff Hendrick is our top scorer with 2 goals and he's on the bench. Paul, talk to me, man.
John, what can you say? I mean, what can I say about that team other than it's an utter farce? I mean, Emil Kraft is still playing in this team while he's got Manquillo sitting on his backside again. Joe Linton's in the starting lineup, and I bet you bottom dollar that he plays Dwight Gale on the right-hand side and Joe Linton up front. Because that's the kind of cock that we have as manager. And the fact of the matter is, he's still gone with a 3 in midfield. We already know that's not working. It didn't work at West Brom. Didn't work against Wolves. What will probably happen tonight, John, is we'll start the same way as we've done the last couple of games. And me and you know, because we sat and watched the games together, how it goes. 15, 20 minutes, Newcastle look lively. 30 minutes gone in the game, Newcastle bang out of fitness. And Villa will know, Dean Smith will have done his homework. He'll have watched Newcastle last couple of games and thinking, right, this is it. Let them have the ball first 15, 20 minutes, and I guarantee you they'll be out of gas by half an hour, and that's when we'll take over the game. Because that's what always sudden happens with Newcastle United and this sudden muppet as manager. It's pathetic. I mean, I looked at that team tonight, John, and I was just totally uninspired again. Absolutely uninspired.
Do you know what it is, right? I'm getting a lot of people come up to us and say that he's not going to get the sack. He's not going to lose his job. And I don't know what to say, man, but it seems to me that Steve Bruce don't really want to be at Newcastle. And he said, you know what?
He doesn't.
I'm going to pick the team. I'm going to do it my way. And since he said that, Paul, 2 wins, 18 games. That is called my way.
He doesn't want to be here. I mean, it's as if he's playing teams to lose, John. He's playing teams to lose the game. And this is what I don't understand. If he had any aspiration of getting Newcastle out of the trouble that they're in, he wouldn't play a starting 11 as shite as that one. And we may have egg on our faces after tonight. We may go and win the game tonight, but I just don't have any hope. I mean, I honestly thought he would have gone 4-2-3-1 tonight. I really did. And I thought he might have gone for it because of the predicament we're in and the fact that these 2 next games at Villa and Brighton are massive, massive games. And if we don't win them, mate, you know as well as I do what games are coming up next after the international break. We are screwed.
Yeah, we are. You look at the games. I'll tell you the games got in a minute. You're right, by the way. I got Tom said if Joe scores a winner, I have to get a 9 shirt. Even lads, hope you well. Hope you are, Eric. Hobberland are expected. Carroll was a must along with Manculo and Murphy. I think he's right. And I've got David again, Paul. You can get, but on Sky Go, mate.
You can't. I've tried. It's not on. BT Sport is not on Sky Go.
BT. And
you have to get the BT app, and they're going to charge us 15 quid for that. The only things that are on the Sky Go app are the Sky Sports. Even if you pay Sky for BT on the satellite, they don't let you have it on Sky Go. It's not part of the package, unfortunately, which is shit. It's all about money, John, as you and I know.
Totally agree, mate. Totally agree, man. Totally agree. It's all about the money at the end of the day, especially in this pandemic, and you still want your money. Joke.
Exactly.
If my 2-1 Joe Linton to score, bet, so again, Paul, if my 2-1 Joe Linton to score, bet comes in, I'll donate some at ease. Decide to put a daft quid on 35-1. Good bet, good odds. Jake, hope you're okay. Leeds. Eden Jens can help, but I feel the best case would be Dummett, Clark, and Dubaka pull it off Herrick to get an no draw. Can't see any goals come in from that. Expect a lucky pen. Valerie, hi, John and Paul, hope you're okay. I got Reese first time. Good to see you, my guy. Thanks so much for coming on, Reese. I hope you're okay and having a good weekend as well. Keeping it tuned. I think it's a fake 5-4-1. We know Boo's lost a player here in the centre back. I will not be surprised.
Hey, if he does that, I'll go nuts. Like if he plays a 5-4-1, I will go nuts, John, because a 5-4-1 is a disgrace. Jesus Christ, man, come on.
I know. Crazy, man. If he does that, we get beat, I will be furious, man. And I don't normally get furious. I mean, Sam just came in, saw me started sounding a bit angry, and I said, no, I'm not saying she was only joking, but I do love Sam. Sam is lovely. I mean,
John, the problem is we get angry because we're fans and we love the club. That's why we get angry. And we get angry at Steve Bruce because he's a complete tit.
Yeah.
And it's not good enough. That team lineup is not good enough for the players he has available. You know what I mean? We're battling against relegation, and see all you want about Dwight Gale. I mean, I'm saying this in the hope that I'm proved wrong, right? And I hope he proves me wrong by banging in a couple of goals tonight. But I don't think he's good enough. And I would have rather had Andy Carroll in there and swing some crosses in, because whatever people make of Andy Carroll, right? He's fit at the minute, right? Yes, he gives away a lot of free kicks, but I said this to Holly last night. That is because a lot of referees just see Andy Carroll jumping for the ball, and because he's using his arms to get the height, he gives free kicks away. But what he does do, right, is he gives defenders a nightmare, and he never lets defenders switch off. And to be fair to Andy Carroll, he's quite good on the floor as well. So for me, I would have had Carroll in there. I would have had Joe Linton and Gale out. I would have put Fraser on the left. I would have had Murphy on the right, and if he's going to go the three up front, and Andy Carroll through the middle. But a 4-2-3-1 would have given us a lot more options, John, especially at home. You could have played Willock and Hayden in the middle, drop Shelby, right? Play Hayden and Willock. Hayden just to sit in front of the back four. Willock, give him a free roll to run up and down because he's got an engine on him so he can get from box to box, right? I would have gone with a three of probably Murphy, Sean Longstaff in the number 10 role, and Fraser out on the left, and Andy Carroll up front. We got so many more options to actually attack teams than what Bruce ever does with this team.
Crazy, man. Crazy, man. He just hasn't got a clue, and he's just such a jackass, him. He knows what to do. I mean, they've got a player out there. He's putting the players on the right team. You're right, but he just doesn't want to do that, man. But I've got Reece there, a very good buddy, interesting game on Aston opinion. He's a Man U fan. I think he is. Great guy. Jake, I think Gail's going to be folks 8. No love for Jay. David, before I get beat on my Sky, go that who I watch. Don't worry, lads.
I can't get it on mine. It's not on mine.
Don't worry, lads. I think this will be your lucky neat. Jake, he's far very much nowadays.
So do I.
Oh, you want lads. Reece against some price boost doesn't make any changes unless they want to play 4-4-2. I can see his point in that. Play 4-4-2.
Yeah,
Holly
mentioned that last night, John. Holly mentioned it last night, playing a 4-4-2, and I couldn't disagree with that because I think even a 4-4-2 or a 4-2-3-1 give Villa some problems. I mean, we know Grealish isn't playing, but it doesn't matter. They've still got a lot of match winners in their team, especially if they bring. I haven't seen the Villa team, so I don't know who's in for Villa. Barkley was on the bench last week against Wolves, so is he playing? Is he not?
Barkley, I don't know. I mean, I did have the Villa lined up as well. I don't think he's playing. I'll
see if I can get the Villa line up. 2 seconds.
Yeah, sure. I'll go to the messages as well. You there? Carroll said, "Don't worry. There may be 50 seconds left. He'll be on." Carroll is built in 4-2-1. He's right. If you're 6'5" Ming, 6'3" Konsa, and you worried about 2'2" Dry Gill, who has no strength whatsoever, what's Paul saying about that lineup is bang on. He's right. And you got Paul, Chip Az, yes, he did. Barkley's on the bench, according to Jay. Thanks for that, mate. Reece, sad to see when Newcastle are new. I'm a United fan, but you respect Newcastle. I've got respect for you as well. You tell Chrissy as well, I've got respect for you as well. Hope to see you guys challenge at the top again someday soon. Unfortunately, it'll probably be years and years and years to come because I'm telling you something now. I'm not being funny, Paul, but it's going to take years before we get back up to the very, very top. Because we get relegated from this. We get relegated from this. We will not get back up. And I'll be saying to the people, we will not get back up for many, many, many years to come.
I've got the Villa team here, John. It's Martinez, El Mohammadi, Konsa, Mings, Target, McGinn, Louise, Ramsey, Traore, Watkins, and Trezeguet. Their bench is Heaton, Taylor, Cash, Engels, Nakamba, Sansom, El Ghazi, Barkley, and Davis. So he's still got. I mean, McGinn's a quality midfielder. We know that. Traore is a decent player. Trezeguet, Watkins is he's lively all game. So that's not going to be easy for us at all.
Definitely not. But at the end of the day, I mean, I'm just scared of this game, Paul. Really am. Don't feel confident going into the game. And I've got Barkley on the bench. Yes, they got a youngster playing. Reece, it's a shame you don't have Wilson. He'll pull that defence apart. Very, very close. John, was Jordan hard worker at Blind Butchers earlier? Well, apparently, he lasted only 20 minutes. Looks like Gail as AMC and Fierce and Jordan as a main striker. And I've got Thomas Duffy Clark. And I've got Reece as an insult to Newcastle. And then I've got
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Well said, mate. Well said. No, fingers right. I expect Brighton to beat Southampton on Sunday. I really do think they're going to beat Southampton on Sunday, man.
Yeah, Southampton are struggling for a bit of form, but I think I'm hoping, I think Man City will beat Fulham. I don't think, but Fulham will be looking at that Man City game thinking, right, well, if we get anything out of that game, it's a bonus. They'll not be targeting that game for points. There's other teams. I mean, then again, they went to Liverpool and they didn't target points. you know, and it just ended up being they turned Liverpool over, didn't they? So
they did. Just the thing. So I'll come on to Scotty P in a minute. The Bruce clapping the Rodan must be the first client time to clap his hands on in his pockets.
yeah,
and Jake, we've been seeing a few takeovers either fall through or go hardly run like at Wigan. Do you think Cover's more than likely that less to happen now? But we don't really want to talk about takeovers, Jake, at a moment in time because I want to stay in this league first.
Yeah. I don't want to know nothing about a takeover till it's done, John, to be honest. I'm watching the stream here and they're still clapping for Glenn Roeder.
Right, in that case then, if I can get mine up now, mine keeps freezing all the time, do you know what I mean?
It's just one of them things. We're gonna have to make do what we do. I mean, mine's running all right. I'm obviously just going to be behind a bit. That's all. So,
yeah.
But at least I'll see the game. You know what I mean? That's what it's all about. Watching the game,
and having fun. That's what
I'm just not inspired by this team. I mean, I should be, but I'm not.
I'm not. The thing is, right? I mean, what I would say to people, right? If you live in, I'm about to say it. If you live in Australia, if you live in America, New Zealand, and you see that squad, stay in bed. Just stay in bed. Go to the beach. Do you know what I mean? Just enjoy yourself, man.
Well,
let's do the Warrior. Right, I think you're in front of us, mate. If I'm
just taking the knee.
Yeah, mine's not coming up, mate. So, which you cover on it, mate, and I'll just keep doing this, mate. And chat these as well.
Do you want me to send you the link I've got? I'll send you it on Twitter.
Yeah, please. That'll be cool. Thanks, man. So, get this up there. I got 20 people watching live in a minute, mate, which is quite good.
Right, I've just sent you the link via direct message on Twitter.
Thanks very much, man. Clap your hands, bend your knees like a PMS dancer at times. Well done, Jake.
I know.
Right,
anybody in the comments that's ahead of us, can I just say, anybody in the comments that's ahead of us, don't tell us when we score, if that's all right. If we can just wait till we know we've scored before any of the comments come in, just so we don't know, if that's all right.
Yeah, man.
I mean, I've got 50 seconds on the clock now, so it seems to be running all right, this stream. So fingers crossed.
Well, let's go try again.
See, the thing is, I'm not going to, if we play well in the first 20 minutes, I'm not going to get carried away, because we did that against West Brom and look what bloody happened.
I'm not knowing it. I'm not as neither. Do you know what it is, right? I'm not being funny, right? But even if we win, I'm not going to get excited.
Well, I don't know. I'll be happy if we win, John. When was the last time we got to celebrate a bloody win, man?
Yeah, I know.
It's all about points. It's all about points, though.
If we win tonight, and then whatever happens is Brighton win their game, then it's going to be the same. Tom, you guys use your head of these. Now it's other round ruined. I can't even get myself yet. No spoilers for the lads. If Brucey twat brings on began to 30 seconds again, I'll go thinking crazy. I think most people would. We're into the score.
Oh, that's a penalty. That's a penalty, referee. Oh, I tell you what.
They go to VAR then.
That's got to go to VAR. Joe Linton beat him. That's not a foul on Joe Linton. He's won the ball well there. Oh, well, VAR have given it's play on.
It's a play on.
In fact, I think he's given a free kick to Villa. What a load of shite, man. Honestly. Dwight Gale's playing on the left wing. Ryan Fraser is through the middle. And Joe Linton's on the right. Somebody explain to me what that is. Ryan Fraser's playing in a number 10. So technically he's got the only striker we've got on the pitch is playing left wing. Oh my God. This absolute effing numpty he is, John.
What minutes are you on? What minutes are you on, mate?
2:55.
I'm on 4:14. And
4 minutes and 14.
Oh, Blaze just had a shot straight at the keeper.
You're on 4 minutes and 14
4 minutes 14, believe it or not.
on that link I sent you.
No, well, I tried on the link, and I've also tried on his goals me as well, and his goals me's came up.
Oh well, fair enough. You're miles ahead of me then.
Oh wow! But Ryan Fraser's just had a shot from 20 yards and straight out of the keeper. Got that so well, but we've just got a throw in now, mate. So just still 0-0 at the minute. The person in positions, Bruce's beyond saving. He's right.
John, send us the link. Send me the link you've got, will you? On Twitter messages.
Yeah,
and then I'll see if I can get to around the same time as you.
Yep, if I can dig it out. There you go. I'll put it on this way. Right, if I click it in now, gives 2 seconds. Yep, there you go, mate. Click on that, mate, and then that should come up. And then you just got to click on the game. Yep, still 0-0, mate. I'm at 6. Yep, sadly here, there's John 26. He does for Scotland times.
He'sgoal.com, is that the one?
Hegoesme.com, yeah. Just send the link.
Yeah, I've got it.
And then on the left-hand side, it should say Newcastle Villa.
Yeah, I'm on 6 minutes 25.
I'm on 6:18. Wow.
All right, okay, fair enough. I'll leave it at that then.
Leave it at that then, mate. Yeah, at the minute it's not freezing, so that's good news. I've got Jerk here. I've already read this, I think. Fraser used to play down the middle a fair bit for Bournemouth, didn't he? Or he used to drift into the middle a fair bit. Yeah,
he used to cut in from the wings, but it was never a case of he was always out wide.
Mm-hmm.
But Joe Linton doesn't cross a ball. I mean, if Dwight Gale crosses a ball, who is he crossing to?
Exactly. He can't cross the ball, and he's not a winger. He's not a winger, man.
Absolutely pathetic, honestly.
That team lineup, honestly. I'll comment on in a minute. So we'll talk about Chris Wilder. I mean, he's sacked.
Yeah, well, he left. He resigned, didn't he?
Yeah. You can't blame him because he wants to earn control, did he? Villa's on the attack, headed away.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm slightly ahead of you.
Handball then.
I thought that as well, but I kept quiet because I didn't want to.
That's going to go back. I'll go back.
Now, just keep playing, John. Quiet. We didn't see anything.
I think that's going to go back, mate. I think that happened to one of the Arsenal. Get on the left. How's the confidence now, guys? Very, very low. That.
Well, I wouldn't say I'm confident looking at the formation he's playing. I really don't get Ryan Fraser through the middle. I just don't get it. What an absolute moron this man is.
Got Gary and Harrison here. Gale's playing round on the left, Fraser down the middle. Bruce, you absolute twat. I just don't get that at all, man.
No.
Still feel it deep in their own half. There's no pressing at all. Absolutely no pressing.
Do you know why? Because I don't think Bruce will have told them to go and press really hard because of the fitness levels.
Exactly.
I think if he tells them to go and press really hard, we're screwed because we'll have nothing by half an hour. We'll be out of gas.
Aye, and I'll tell you what as well. Where's the fitness? The fitness manager. Where is the fitness? Conditioner at the club.
It's a load of bollocks, John.
If you go to Europe,
cleared away. Even some of the English coaches, John Bielsa, etc., train like 5 to 6 times a week.
Sure.
It won't all be like it won't all be 100-mile-an-hour training. They'll do some sort of tactical stuff as well. So it's not like you're going to burn the players out.
Mm.
It's just the fact that Steve Bruce is a giant cock.
Correct. Oh my God.
We've got nothing up front, John.
No, we haven't.
Playing these three in the positions they're playing up front, we've got nothing. I'd rather see a 4-4-2 than this bullshit, I tell you.
I'm going to be honest with you. You've got to go 4-4-2. Just really have a good play. 2 old-fashioned wingers, getting the ball costing, and then hopefully the end of it back in the net.
Oh my God. Jesus Christ, Hayden, that was a terrible back pass. My God.
Yeah, I've seen it now, mate.
Talk about putting us under pressure. Oh, fucking hell. McGinn coming in at the back post. It's away for a goal kick.
Got Jake a bit weird for Wilder leaving you. Most Sheffield United fans, he knows we're happy to keep him. Should have been.
It's a very strange. I must admit, John, it's a very strange time for him to leave, isn't it? It's a bizarre time of the season for him to go.
Thing is, though, they might think they might get someone in and then keep them up. I don't think we kept up. 12 points in season. I think
there's no way in hell. No way in hell anyone's keeping them up.
Oh, why no? I got Neil Lennon as apparently a front runner for the Sheffield United job. I don't think he could do well there.
Depends what they promise him, though, doesn't it? It depends what they promise him in the summer. You know, they could turn around and say that they'll give him this, and this, and then see if he fancies it, you know?
Yeah, this. Crazy. I got Michael here. Can tell we lack fitness. How can any manager expect a team to go play their best off 2-3 training sessions a week and we don't look comfortable on the ball so far? No, we don't.
Why is he playing a striker on the left-hand side? I just don't get it.
Tell you what, though. It's crazy. One of the lads this guy PCs is like military training. Weeks of 3 fitness sessions a day in the summer. Daniel Craig, is that to the James Bond? Daniel Craig.
Sheffield
United have boost back on Sheffield Wednesday, not Sheffield United. 70% for Villa.
It's shite, mate. I mean, I'm watching all the comments come through on Twitter as well, and I just, you know, everyone's saying so. A left winger is a striker, and a striker is a left wing. It really is bullshit. Honestly, man, this man needs sacking.
He does. I mean,
but I tell you what, though, John,
he should be at the stadium now.
Yeah,
go on.
But I tell you something, I bet nobody turns around and presses Bruce at the end of the game and says, "Can you explain why you put certain players in positions that they're just not comfortable with?" But nobody ever does. Nobody puts Bruce on the spot like that.
No, they don't, because he just want a comfortable time. And Craig Hope is banned, didn't he? So he can't do that. I'll agree with you, Paul. I'll agree with you. Because at the end of the day, he's too comfortable. They're just so scared of asking the tough questions now. And Bruce just doesn't like it.
Hello. Go on, Big Joe. Go on, Big Joe. Comes to nothing. I think we've got a corner.
He's coming forward a couple of seconds.
But again, he doesn't pull the fucking trigger. Shoot the ball. For God's sake, man, let a shot go.
Got a corner, though, but could have been better.
He should have hit that with his left foot.
I agree.
Oh, my God almighty.
He's managing in the 90s. Yeah, he did. You're right. Daniel, sorry, mate. You're absolutely right, mate. He did manage him for a season, didn't he? How come every other throw-in these days always goes back to the keeper? That really hacks us off. Not keen on these. Bet Wilder having the guts to know he cannot do the job.
Ball's in the net, but it's a free kick to Villa. Foul on Douglas Luiz. Although I think he gave a foul on the goalkeeper in the end, actually. Oh, look, Steve Bruce on the touchline with his hands in his pockets.
He says to Watchalong. Tom, this is
every
a good
time
point,
I see that twat on the TV, John, I just want to throw my fist through the telly.
Yeah.
I just cannot stand the bloke.
Hey, Paul, I watched a bit of Lazio game today. Lazio against Contoni, right? Simeone Inzaghi, right? When Luso Joe, he has his hands out all over the shop, right? Telling the players where to go, right? Guessing the referees, the assistant referees with, right? He tells them exactly that. Even Immobile, right? He tells them exactly where to go, where to proceed, right? This man, he just stands there. He does want to be at Newcastle, right? Hands in his pockets, doesn't say jackal.
I hate him, me. I actually hate the bloke. I despise him for what he said about the fans, for one. I've despised him for what he said about some of the players who, let's face it, we all know Matt Ritchie's, about past it now, but, he's been such a stalwart for the club and the abuse and the fact that he barged into him. I'll tell you something now, right? If Steve Bruce barged into me, I would knock him the F out. I swear to God, I'd just plant him straight on the ground and walk away. I wouldn't piss on him if he was on fire.
I know what you mean, man. You're right. I mean, if he does that to us as well, I'll probably do the same. And he won't do it again, I'm telling you. Could you imagine him? Could you imagine him budging to Ever Cantona? Could you imagine him? He'd come through him. You know what I mean? I'll read this out quickly.
Well, you're right. Yeah, he would. Of course he would. He'd knock him in the middle of next week.
Come through kicking, man. Modern football is all about physical ability and athleticism. Unfortunately, Bruce is not a modern manager. Bruce has spent a false manager. Jordan, what time you guys on? We are now on 50 minutes in, 60 minutes.
I'm on 16 minutes. Yeah, we're about the same, so it's not too far off, John, so we're all right.
Cool. And Ollie's is diabolical. Getting outplayed in centre of the park and not comfortable on the ball neither. He's right. Ollie's bang on. Are we being harsh with Jordan? Or Bruce told you, let's not forget Rafa looked at him. No, he didn't. He did not look at him.
No, Rafa didn't.
He did not look at him at all.
No. It wasn't anything to do with Rafa, Trev. It was that deal was already in progress behind Rafa's back. And Rafa said he didn't want him. And then obviously that was the start of the fallout, really. Yeah. So
totally agree. Paul, you're right, mate. Well said. Yeah, if Steve Bruce banged into Sparsh into us, I would have had a shower to clean off the kebab grease.
Brilliant defending, Paul Dummett. Superb. That's what we've missed about Paul. Oh, get up, you fanny.
Nice.
Honestly, these modern day players, man.
Nice.
He's even lying down on the concrete. Get up.
He's not any. Wow. Funny enough, I can see Paul walking up to Bruce and barging in, and Paul's then headbutts him and knocks him unconscious. That's a bit too far, man. Jipaz, technically what
is it? If he barged me, John, I wouldn't be responsible for my actions, to be honest. Especially for someone like Steve Bruce.
Again. Oh, that's brilliant defending, Dummett. Yes. Well done, mate. Technically, what Bruce did is assault. Dummett just.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you did that. Thing is, John, if you were working in an office or any sort of factory or warehouse environment, and you did that to one of your colleagues, you'd be straight to HR. Undoubtedly.
Absolutely. And then sacked.
Yeah, exactly.
Sacked.
That is absolute shocking, Shelby. That was a terrible pass. That was a good tackle, though.
Oh, my God, man. He didn't even look.
Now Fraser's moved back to the left-hand side. And Dwight Gale's gone through the middle now. What is going on here?
Paul, I tell you exactly what's going on. There's no movement. No movement around it. Absolutely no movement.
Can he build up here? Play wide. That's it.
Better.
Give it. Shelby.
No way.
Head of the way. That wasn't a bad move. That was well worked. That was better. Dummett on the left-hand side. That's a good ball in. Joe Linton's never going to win a header in a million years, is he? Certainly not one that's going to trouble the goalkeeper.
Nah.
We've got a bit of pressure on here. We're putting a bit of pressure on.
We are in a minute. Still looking okay.
But this is where we need to make it count, John. We need to score goals.
This is the problem, right? We're getting across this in, but it's their defence. That's why
there's nobody there.
11 goals away from home. 8 clean sheets.
Shelby's just kicked it straight out of play. I tell you what, he's all out of the shop.
I think he's getting over on the midfield. I mean, Ross Barkley is so busy. They might get him on the second half, you know. And try to win
them. That's what I'm worried about.
Troy could be going off the mate.
He doesn't look good, does he?
Nah.
Actually, you know, to be fair to him, I was telling him to get up because he was a substitute, but he didn't half hit the barriers when he jumped over the fence there. And you know, it's like when you get a bang on your hip bone, that is painful, that, like.
Very, very. I think he kind of know that.
It looks like he's done his ribs, actually. It's not his hip, it's his ribs.
Yeah, that's bad. He can't cover that.
Tell you what, that's it. No, if he's cracked a rib or something there, he looks in agony. You can't play with a cracked rib, and it's impossible.
And he's in pain. That's not great. Hey, Paul, got 22 people watching live. Yeah.
Good stuff.
So please take a like on the video, subscribe if you are new, and follow Paul Toon Review. Yeah. I think he'll probably get Barkley on, I think.
Kendall's just tweeted Joe Linton does so well, then gets into the box and he has a seizure.
She's right.
Which is so true.
Yeah. The thing is, though, I'm not being funny, but they have if I put a tweet on like Joe Linton, I'll get absolutely slated. You know what I mean? But the thing is, though, Paul, we don't flip and flop. We just say how it is.
I'm not bothered about getting slated anymore. And slaters all I want. I'll say how I feel, end of story. I don't give a shit what anybody else says.
Totally agree, man. I'm not being funny, right? But man. No, I mean, they wouldn't have a go at Kendall. They wouldn't anyone. I mean, talking of having a go at Kendall, that Viva John Yates is having a go at Kendall for some reason.
Who?
Is that Viva John Yates?
Who?
On his Twitter account, John, his name is, and he's been saying nasty things about Kendall.
Well, I think Kendall's used to it. She should take it on the chin and just water off a duck's back to Kendall now.
And she is. And Chippaz is a friggin' joke. And Michael Murphy Fudgulin, I'll make that change now, to be quite honest. I'll make that change in the second half because he ain't doing out at the moment.
Yeah, he's not going to change anything now, and he probably won't change anything at half time anyway.
Nah. And I got Jake. Julian does so well.
We're starting to win the ball back a bit better. You know, we've had the better of the last 5-10 minutes. That's a better ball, Shelby. Ball comes in, and Julian jumps and just goes over his head. He's got no timing, has he? He's got no timing at all. When the ball comes into the box, he's got no timing. He's just never where you need him to be. Which is the difference to a striker.
His first touch is poor. His timing is so wrong. He's got a touch of irrelevant, right?
Oh,
now
good save to Bradker.
Villa's coming forward. Don't look great.
Yeah, it's just he saved it.
Good save. Nice. I got Steve on the chat here. Steve, will be okay. Look at the list of managers in Newcastle since my first game, where Big Jack was manager. Bruce is the worst manager we have had in my lifetime as a fan. Steve, you're not wrong, pal. Bro, you're not wrong, mate.
Oh, my.
To be fair, the whole squad, where you get the box of tons of gelling.
My stream's just frozen, so I'm going to have to reboot.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, back up and right. The thing is, like, I mean, we've discussed this many times about who's the worst manager you've ever seen at a football club, and the fact of the matter is, right, there's been some worse managers, you know, who've been there tactically wise. I mean, I remember our dealers and all that kind of stuff when we were really bad, but as an all-round package of a manager, that includes, you know, how he talks to the press, how he communicates with the fans, what he does on the pitch. It's all wrong. It's all wrong.
This is the thing. I think it's the setup at the club, you know. But when we had Freddie Shepherd at lesson, chairman, right, he does back the manager. I'll give him that. He does back the manager. I got Filler for the taking. I actually fancy sticking Cowell on and just sticking into the box with Drew and Cowell in the box. Players are going to burn themselves out. We said that, Paul, didn't we? We are so lost. Again, he's got it right. Paul, I've got 25 people watching this live at a minute.
Cool. It hasn't been the greatest start for Newcastle, like John. It really hasn't. You know, we've had spick and spans of
one shot on target at the game, and that was Frias shot straight to keeper early on in the game. Got Michael here. McLaren sat roughly at this point in the season. He had a better point total in his last 18 games than what Bruce has had in the last 18. And keeper team, Bruce had 27.8 win rate for managers managed over 300 games in the Premier League. He's literally, and the stats do not lie, the worst manager in EPL history. Do you know what it is? Right?
He's been the worst for quite a few years now.
Yeah. 20 years manager, right? And that's the win rate. Malcolm McDonald said yesterday, right? Fella's got a free kick, by the way. Malcolm McDonald, right, said yesterday, right, and he had a flipping good point. Has anyone from the club checked out his record? Has anyone spoke to someone like a Dave Whelan, like a character reference?
Probably not.
Question? You know,
no, just like everything Newcastle do, they'll have gone on YouTube and watched a couple of his teams play. That's what have happened. You know, nobody's bothered about the doing any sort of CV checks or anything like that. They'll just say, oh, he's fantastic. You know, he took Hull to an FA Cup final, or he did this for Birmingham. You know,
they just run in there, sort of thing. You think, you know what? We let Rafa run down his contract, let him go, and then we get Steve Bruce. I think that must have been done weeks ago before Rafa left. That must have been
it all happened. I mean, Sheffield Wednesday, I mean, the money we've paid them for Steve Bruce, it's absolutely laughable. It really is.
Let me come on to that a minute, man. Let me come on to that, yeah? So Rafa didn't get the money, didn't get the backing. Yet, this club, right, Ashley forked out £46.5 million for Joe Linton and Bruce. £46.5 million, right? That money, right, could have gone on to Ollie Watkins.
Plus Emil Kraft.
Yeah,
Emil
on top
Kraft
of that
as well.
Yeah, that's 5 million. That's 51 million. So that's 50 million wasted. Steve said that's because ambitious matches won't work for Ashley. Ethan's an indefensive boosty. People might see he's the worst man managing EPL, but had a long manager career.
Dubravka's just saved.
Yeah, he did. And
Ethan, there's no defense of Bruce.
Nah, definitely not, mate. Definitely not.
There's no defense of Bruce.
Can't defend him at all.
You can't defend Bruce the way he's talked about the fans and the club. You can't defend him.
No. The thing is, right, you look at Rafa Benitez, right, the guy is absolutely classy. He understands the fans, the city. He even goes to the food bank up in Newcastle and make a donation, right? He makes a donation. This manager, right, doesn't give a toss about Newcastle fans, right? But let me tell you something. I hope the fans turn up if he's manager, right, and give him hell on.
This is supposed to be a team that is fighting against relegation, John, right? We just do not look like that team.
There's just no fight in this team. No passion. I've got to tweet that out, Ashley. I've got to tweet out and say, Newcastle's on the attack again. Cross comes in. Clears away. This is the thing. The cross comes in. There's no...
Fuck off, Julian, will you? Just go.
Oh, for goodness sake.
You just have no faith in him, do you? Every time he gets the sodden ball, it just... Dwight Gale's out on the left again. Come on, Dummett, put a good cross in. That's a good ball. And Joe Linton sort of just threw himself to the floor. Cross comes back in. Joe Linton's nowhere near it again. Dummett on the other side. Whips it in. Cleared again. Good bit of pressure, though. Good bit of pressure.
Out again. That's very costly put in, and every time they flip and defend it. That's only 6 minutes.
Because we've got nobody in the box to challenge it, John. No,
Correct.
I mean, don't we put a couple of really good balls in there? And had we had a proper striker who knows where to be, we might have scored there. I've got a free kick here in a decent position to put a ball into the box.
I'll put on here, Paul, we're in a relegation battle, and I've not seen any passion, fight, grit, desire. This is a very poor game at the minute. I'll put this game screaming for a Carroll, man.
Dummett's the only one that's looked like like a decent player tonight so far. He's defended well and he's put some decent balls into the box, but we're so powder puff up front. We've got nothing.
Got some more messages coming in. GX said there's no pride in having a long career. You just one of the funds like Curious, Allardyce, etc. They are just hired when owners have no better ideas. He's correct. Joe Linton out. Screaming for Carroll in this game. Joe Linton actually moves his head out of the way from the ball. I've noticed that. Carroll ASAP, please. There's no pace to this team. Players having off games week in, week out. Joe Linton is an absolute disgrace. Probably scoring now. I've said that. Give me 5 men in that dressing room.
You know what it is, though? I think
for both teams. Andrew, listen, mate. Not being fun, but I love the bit, my guy. But just do your homework, mate. It's just watching videos because this game is absolutely shambolic at the minute. And Giek, not
we are, we are pressuring Villa, John. We are having a bit of pressure, but the problem is we've got nobody again finishing the ball off. And if we've got nobody to finish the ball off, we are screwed.
We are. Crosses.
Last 10 minutes, we've had 60% possession. The Villa's 40. But, this is where we need to score goals. But Fraser's gone back through the middle again now, so...
It keeps changing all the time. I just don't get it.
It's like he doesn't have a set lineup, or players know where they're supposed to freaking be.
It's ridiculous, man. I mean, you got to have players in the right position and stick to that position, man. It says, even there's nothing wrong with having a manager like Bruce Allardyce, Dash Pulis, Wilder, Pearson. That's what Ethan's saying.
Ethan, how weird, man. Have you been smoking? Nothing wrong with having a man. Yeah, Sean Dyche, I'll give you that. Nigel Pearson. But Allardyce and Pulis, are you having a laugh? How weird.
Andrew Pearson's a beautiful man. He's a Bristol City fan. And listen, Paul, I've turned twice on me chat, and to be fair, he's a great lad. He's a young lad. He knows his football, and he's absolutely fantastic. He'd probably give him and Holly would be absolutely fantastic. Play girl in the goddamn mid. You're right. And I've got Jake. Present circumstances except Ethan. Expected Ethan. You're right. This team is poor. It's a poor team.
I'll tell you something, John. The amount of crosses we've put in this first half.
Yeah.
Andy Carroll.
Correct.
He's the only one that can get on the end of crosses. We haven't got anybody else, which is why I'm amazed he's not in the team.
Correct. And please don't tell us that Joe Linton's having a good game, because he is not. I've got Ollie here. So Ollie players always started to have hands on hips, puffing for breath. Here we go again. Ethan is their man. And Steve said Benitez donating 97k to Hillsborough families when you left Liverpool FC.
Yeah, he did.
Big up to my guy. Straight back to the back again. Yeah, I'm going to post that out as well. Also, the player...
I mean, what's he going to come out with again? We played well to get a point. They fought for a point again. Jesus wept, man.
I'll read this out, kid. I'll read this out now. We need Andy Carroll coming on in the second half. Crosses are coming in, but I'm sorry, Joe Linton's time is way off. Also, the players are already looking knackered.
But the only striker he's got on the pitch, John, is playing left sodden wing.
Yeah.
He's got a winger as a centre, playing as in like a false nine. What the freaking hell is this man on?
I don't get it. I don't get it. Draw's not enough, Brian Yavid. And we will have Bruce toss the ball out. Don't play Cal because Jordan's better in the air, in my opinion, Bruce. And this is coming from Bristol City fan. We are crossing to the barrels up front. This is an effing joke. And we got 3 forwards playing a change in size. It's good to see the movement up front, but I don't care how we play it as long as you get the 3 points from this game. That's Ethan.
Yeah, well, 3 points are more important than the performance, but if we're not going to play players in the right areas to score the goals, we're not going to get anything from it.
No, yeah, beat. And we've got, you know what you'll see? It was a positive that we put some crosses in, something that should be a minimum expected in every single game. This guy, this manager, I'm sorry, just sack him off now. I mean, Matty Long.
Shelby's having a night. Shelby's given the ball away so many times in midfield. It is unreal.
Yeah, he has indeed. It's still 0-0, 36 minutes gone though.
We can't be playing for draws like at home to Aston, Sodden Villa. I mean, is that how far we have fallen as a football club?
Yeah, we are, mate. We are. Oh, my bloody tweets again, flipping heck. Bloody.
Oh, Joe Linton just done Mings one there, and he's got the free kick. That's what Joe Linton should be doing every time he gets the ball, though. Be physical, the size of the bloke. You know what I mean? He's got no excuse for being a fairy.
Exactly. Look, the guy's 6'1", 6'2", right? There he goes. Oh, here we go. And people can say, "Oh, he's trying." Yeah, but come on, Howie.
He's in again. He's in the box again. Shave my face with a rusty razor, for fuck's sake.
I tell you what, you get worse ones on this. Got Aston, Villa, and Newcastle. Yeah, he's.
Hey?
You're saying Alan Root's saying Aston, Sodden, Villa. I don't know how old he is, but I think. How old are you, Anne? Is he 16? I think he's 16, I think. Probably less than that. There we go. John Howlett.
I was hoping he was going to come up on. I'll do a fan forum now on a Tuesday night, so I was hoping he was going to come on the other night, but he didn't. So maybe next Tuesday he'll come on. Definitely,
he's a good lad. He's a great lad. I've got John Howlett on me tweet. He goes, "Joe Linton has played well so far." Wow. And I've got Jake Villa playing so poorly off Newcastle. No respect. If Carroll started, we'd 2 up. Jake, definitely last 2 claims. Yeah, you're correct. They've definitely a commentator in the second. Shelby's made some bad passes. Yeah, he has. 16. He's only 13. What a guy. What a fantastic lad he is. He
knows his football.
He does.
He knows his football.
He does. He'd probably give Holly and Andrew will have a great ding-dong in football. And I think they got on great. Villa scored in the second half when we were sleepwalking the pitch and
well, it's going to be very interesting, isn't it? It's going to be very interesting to see how we come out for the second half, how we perform in the second half, given how we've done in previous second halves to this one.
Exactly. We've got Paul. I thought you were doing one. It's on Paul. Definitely come on Tuesday. He wants to come on Tuesday.
Yeah, I'll just put the link in the comments, and you just come on for 10 minutes or so.
Yeah, he's
just
a good lad.
Get everybody's thoughts.
He's a pistol lad. Like me. Got Master Beard, 30 seconds to go. Boosters all over it. It's just ridiculous, man. I'm not being funny, right? But I'm so bored of this game, man. Bored. I tell you what, Paul, I said before, if I lived in America, I'll go on the beach. If I lived in Australia, I'll go to bed. If I lived in New Zealand, do you know what? I'll go to Pink Calabas as well. Caladas as well. I don't drink anyway, but I'll just go straight to bed and just... Wow.
Just allow Villa to play out from the back. Why not? You know, it's fine.
Villa's going forward and shot comes in. I'm not being funny, mate, but scoring goals is a problem. Creating is a problem. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
How? But this is the thing, is right. I mean, Paul, when you're in a relegation dogfight, mate, you got to battle for everything. You got to give it a go. You got to blood and sweat for everything. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't trust some of these players. I mean, if we went to Fulham on the last game of the season needing a win, right? Do you have trust in the players that will get that win?
Not a sausage. Not a sausage. And I'll tell you what as well, is they won't even know where to start. Fulham fans will be right behind them. And there's Alice as well, having a go at us as well. He's been one of the better players again this half. That's come from Alice, yeah?
The thing is, John, a lot of people on Twitter will say because Joe Linton's touched the ball a few times, he's having a good game. It's what he does with the sodden ball, not how many times he touches it.
You nailed it, Paul. You nailed it. I'm not being funny, right? But has he had a shot? Has he tested the keeper? No. Has he found a shot to draw score? No. But at the end of the day, people are saying he's playing well, but he needs to start scoring goals. Obviously, an end product into the game. And if he gets an end product into the game, I'm sorry, but we can't say he's going to score goals. He had not one shot on target. You know what I mean? He's all right running the bar, but it's what he does with it. Thomas Julian says sausages. Jordan Theon, we've got to move the ball a lot quicker. Why can we play like this? Play this fella? The Mass Debater, hi guys, please subscribe to my channel, my guy. Michael, imagine our TV series like Spurs had. But that would be interesting to see what Ashes goes on in training ground and half time. We've already had a rough idea. Ashley won't accept that. Yeah, slow build again. Newcastle's coming forward again. And Jolin gets the ball attacking off him. Wow. Yeah, do us a favour, mate. Go and get yourself a break, mate. Go and get yourself a break. Because at the end of the day, this game is absolutely shite. John, don't say that baby. Don't say that name. Sorry, that's Jordan he's on about. The Master, yes, please. Thanks for subscribing, my guy. Keeping the team Paul getting there half time. Give him hell, mate. Jordy says, fella, probably second half, we will switch off. I've even got a Man U fan on me chat. Playing quite well in a minute. Need to make it count.
But we've got nobody to make it count.
No,
I'm sick of people saying Joe Linton's playing well because every time he gets the fecking ball, he does nothing with it.
Exactly.
Oh, look, he's had loads of touches. Well, what did he create? Nothing.
Exactly. Totally agree. Sean,
all these Joe Linton fans saying that he's not a striker, he's a wide left player or wide right, whatever he is. Those are the players that create things. He doesn't.
Do you know what it is? No, I know what it is. I just will tell you. I know what it is, right? I mean, if you have shots on target, makes keep our safe, etc., fires over the bar, hit the post, everything. Craig Bentley doesn't get you 20 goals, right, Paul? But his work rate has been absolutely phenomenal. Do you know what I mean? He's a pest. He runs, he harasses the defense, he chases back, runs back. This player don't. Do you know what I mean? And there's another player I want to talk to you about as well. Sobieski. He came from Man City.
Mm-hmm.
When he came on the free for Man City,
yep.
All the Man City fans are laughing and saying, oh, Glenn Rodgers got it wrong. Do you know what? Antonio Sobieski would pee all over Julian all day long. Do you know why? It's work rate. He scored 12 goals last season. It's all his season with us. Then he went to Wigan. And when he came back with Wigan, we gave him the standard ovation when he came back. And he only had 1 season with us. You know why? Because his work rate is absolutely outstanding. Sorry, I'm getting on one, mate. I'm sorry.
I mean, I'm just pissed off with everybody saying, "Oh, Joe Linton, playing well," and his decision making when he's got the ball is absolutely disgusting.
Joe Linton's playing so well. He's such a great player, is he? I love you, Jake, but I'm sorry, mate.
No, I think he's been I think he's been sarcastic, John.
He's elite. We love you, Jake. We love you, my guy. But come on, man. It's like me saying that. It's like me saying Patrick Bamford's going to join AC Milan in the summer. I think you do all right there. If you lose the language quickly, you do fine. Anyone defends Bruce or Julian should go on your fans' forum poll. It'd be interesting to see what they have to defend either of them. Do you know what I mean? I don't think they turn up.
That's what I'm going to say on Tuesday night when I do my fan forum on Tuesday night. I'm going to say, if anybody wants to come on my show and tell me and try and convince me that Joe Linton is a good footballer, then get on the show. But I tell you what, they'll come off the show shaken because I'll have ruined them. I will ruin them.
There you go. You sound like Lee Gunner as well, mind, from Lee AFTV. He's a great lad. I love Lee Gunner. Also fan. Valerie, hope you're okay, pet. Hope you're having a fantastic day. I'm not a Joe Linton fan at all. Good lass. Good lass. You got sense. Joe Linton, that. What we need to be asking, how does bloke a professional footballer? He's not even a footballer. Not a chance. Neil Seach at halftime, mate. Steve Bruce is walking off. Hands in his pockets. He probably will now. Jordan's probably awful sticking Richie on. He's not playing Richie again. Paul, how can I do the fans for him? I'll let you talking at that one.
If you go on, just basically when I do the show on Tuesday night, it's at 7:00 on a Tuesday night. The link to come on is always pinned in the live comments. So you just click on the link, which will take you to StreamYard. You just say what your name is, and then you enter the studio, and then I'll be able to see you on the bottom, and I bring fans on as they come on. So it's like first come, first served. As simple as that. Yeah. It's easy to do.
I might even come on myself, mate. If you got room. If you haven't, then...
Mate, I've always got room. If it's busy, then I sort of just put like 5 to 10 minutes each fan. If it's not too busy, then I'll let people have a bigger say. You know what I mean? So
cool. If it makes sense, don't mention roll the sleeves up. Do not say this player in there.
No.
Do not say.
But I am doing it. I am doing the match reaction show straight after this as well. So as I normally do. So around 10:00 tonight, jump onto my channel and. I'll be doing the live match reaction on there as well.
Okay. And I got to work in the morning, so I'll definitely listen tomorrow quickly. I got Stephen and Manchester Souls members of staff, NUSC Solution Band journalists who brought the story and have leaked inquiry the club is effing toxic. He's right. Jake, win the ball back and turn it around and attack. Only have 4 black and white shirts against 7. Wow, he's right. Lee, can Rob Lee play on midfield? Get him on, get that shirt on, Rob. He said Neil Seach. So it's decision making is like Kurt and Jerry McCann put together. What a crack game from Jake and Carol Murphy on now if we got any chance of winning. And I've got NUSC okay on there. Cool. Half time, keeping it tuned. Bruce asked in the dressing room, well done, lads, and they doing great. Let's step back in second half.
He will say that. He will say that. He'll go in and say we've done a decent job in the first half because we've had plenty of the ball. However, the fact of the matter is we have failed to cause any trouble for the Aston Villa goalkeeper. No matter how many crosses we put in or how much we've had the ball, their keeper hasn't had to make a save. And that's the bottom line. Yet again, we don't make the keeper work despite having plenty of the ball. So I'm not listening to any of this bollocks about us. Oh, well, we've had plenty of the ball. We've done this, we've done that. We haven't tested their keeper again.
We tested the keeper once. That's early in the first half. That's Ryan Fraser up.
From Fraser way out, which just bounced into his arms. I wouldn't call that a big threat, though, John. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do. You're right. Totally agree. The way Bruce just walks off, piecing off, looked like a deer in headlights. Joe had a decent game in the first half. He was a standout player. That's from Steve Bruce. Bruce would say it's a good result if we get Neil Joe here. Simply not good enough. No creativity, desire, even get shots off. He's right. And Jay Wells, Julian's terrible. Steve Bruce said Martinez had a very poor match today. The humble guy, we need to have a humble guy, mate. Please subscribe to my channel, mate, if you can. Yeah, that'd be fantastic. And Paul, can I just say this, right? Alice said to us, Joe Linton's been one of our better players at the end of this half. Nathan JD said, remember, he's a YouTube expert, Alice.
Who?
Nathan JD said to Alice, remember, John, he's a YouTube expert. Well, I tell you what, I've got a YouTube channel. He hasn't. Just remember that.
What off a duck's
Daniel,
back?
please subscribe to my channel as well, mate, if you can. Someone will lock Bruce in the boot room and let someone else manage this team in the second half. Yeah, the longer the game goes on, the more it turns in us favour, like with a spawn. And John Joe shows having a poor game, man. A poor game. Poor. We're putting crosses in the box when we have no one who wants to hit the bar. We'll bring on Cowan.
He's given the ball away so many times in that first half.
True. Yeah, who's to say happy to a point? I'm sick to death of watching this clueless dross. GM's Brown, this match is championship standard. I think he's correct. I don't know what to say, man, in this first half. I just do not know what to say.
I mean, if Steve Bruce's tactics were to put crosses in, then surely he must understand that we have to have a striker there who is going to try and win the headers, i.e. Andy Carroll. Hate this man.
So crosses in. You're right. Crosses in. And then what does he do? Joe Linton. Sorry. You're not wrong, James. First half thoughts. Why is Dwight Gale playing left wing fierce striker? Bruce is an idiot. Ryan from Canada, he is absolutely right. So right. And you know what? I'd love to get Ryan on me chat one day for half an hour and we can have a chat about
it. He came on with me on Tuesday night. He came on the fan forum on Tuesday night. He's a good lad.
He's another one that likes League Gun as well from AFTV. So
Warren Barton's just put a tweet out saying no pace, no energy, no life.
Yeah. Well said. Pace. No. No.
Yeah, Hayden's gone off the boil as well. He's starting to just pass the ball back as well. But saying that, you know, Hayden is a ball winner. Hayden is one of those defensive midfielders that wins the ball, and
yeah, man,
he's looking for somebody just to give to who will attack. But there's no one there.
Totally agree. Absolutely, totally agree. And you know what it is? I'll be bigger at Isaac Hayden. We're both bigger at Isaac Hayden, right? The problem is, right? I'm not being funny. He's good against lesser teams, but when it comes against the top 8 teams, right, he goes hiding, and that is Isaac Hayden. I love him, but he needs to step up against the big game. I want to get Hayden a 9 out of 10 against Man U, Arsenal, Chelsea. Do you know what I mean? But I'm sorry, it ain't gonna happen. I've got Carol coming for a minute or so. Home guy, Rudy John, mate. Thanks so much indeed. I watch you, mate, Paul, regularly. You guys have great shows. Thanks very much indeed. What's your first name? Let us know. I've got Eat Lads Ryan. I hope you're okay, Ryan. I love the guy. Bruce South from GM Spoon. If Bruce doesn't get the sack after this game, I'll give him the sack. By that, I mean stuff him in a sack and send him back to Centre Amazon. Love it, man. I thought Jordan was one of our best players that half. At least the kid looked like he wanted to do something. Okay.
Yeah, this is what I'm talking about Joe Linton, John. People are saying this about Joe Linton. but there's no end product. There's nothing from just because he gets the ball and he runs with the ball a little bit. There's nothing that comes as a result from Joe Linton's play. He gets tackled, he loses it, he doesn't shoot. He's got nothing about him that says to me that he's going to get the ball, run at players, and actually create something. There's times there in that first half he's in the box with the ball. Just have a shot. You know, you never know. You might get a rebound off the keeper. You might even score, God forbid.
Yeah,
you know, it's all about the finish, the finished product, and he doesn't have it.
This is the thing, right? I'm not being funny, right? But there's some Joe Linton fans out there, right? You know, still defending him. This is a player that scored 1 goal this season, 3 goals in his Newcastle career, league goals, that is, man. Let's be real about it. And he's still back in the sky. Come on. Just admit he ain't good enough. Sorry, Paul. Sorry. Bruce, the worst things happened in the football history. I agree, Jules. That's another 45 minutes I'm never going to get back. I really don't understand why the logic of Furious is playing through the middle. Brian, I had more fun on EastEnders set to do that than watching the game. Brian, watch the source, mate. That'd be the best bet. I love the flying the wall when Ashley had discussions about signing Bruce, and it's the reason behind it. Give up any hope of being sat. We have no end product in this team. James, Robley, and Shearer are both as injured parts, and he wish he can get back. Bruce must have told not to press the Villa defence. Have we meant to flip and score? He's right. Can we get an improved 3.1 seconds to neat? Mo Lynn doesn't have any end product, and he still gets in the starting ends. Beyond this, agree, Paul. Jordan's racist space, especially the size of the guy. John Richards, I believe, is your first time. Please subscribe to my channel. I lads thought Joe Linton was great in the first half. Need Henrik on the second half.
Who said that?
John Richards.
John, you taking the piss, mate? Are you really, really taking the pee there, like?
I'll say no more. Then, I agree. I just think it's harsh. We criticise them when we've got more well-known players not putting performance such as Fiesa. Ryan said Adama.
The thing is, John, right?
Yeah, man.
It's not all about Joe Linton. Some of the other players aren't doing it as well. Let's be honest. But it's not the players' fault. They're just not good enough. Some of the players on that pitch are not good enough. But what also doesn't help is the fact that we are playing players out of position for no reason.
Yeah, you're right. And the thing is, like Fiesa, he's playing in 3 positions a minute. Dry Gill, the same. Joe Linton, the same. Who is the focal point? Where's the flipping focal point in this team? You know what I mean? Adama has Pierce and good dribbling skills. And then Pollard. Joe Linton has strength, but also end Pollard.
Yeah, I agree with Ryan on that one.
Yeah, Michael would rather play Mike Bassett for effing to whoever the hell is Boosty Bar. Oh my God, you're right. I'm only joking, Paul. He's only joking.
Thank you, John. I'm pleased you said that.
Yay!
I was just worried that John had been, having a few drinks before the game and, seeing a different game to us.
I know, yeah. Talking of drinks, Paul, I'm going to get myself a drink, mate. And I'm going to get myself, because I'm definitely for a drink, man. But I've still got 20 people watching live. Please stick the likes on the video and subscribe if you're new. And also subscribe to Paul the Tomb Review.
Just adjust my camera here. Better.
Oh, back again, guys. Thanks for patience there. Just go use his comments. Ryan, I'll just go around first. Yeah, there's that one. Unfortunately, the focal point is Bruce. Ryan, if Bruce have balls, he use all 3 subs and get Gail, Drew, and shove off the pitch. Totally agree. Henrik to save the day. Why are you playing like a team, like a mid-table? Safety at the end of the season. To be honest, sick of people saying Julian is poor. It's a team gear, no one else is excellent as well. Lee, there's a couple of players I'll not do it. Shelby's one of them as well. Julian's a business tight spamble. Okay, cool. Ryan, if Bruce had balls and wanted to win the game, yeah, I read that. God help us in the second half, he's grown off past performances. Only positive for me, about half, I don't think you look like you can see goals. Poor Julian does actually now he's just a waste of time, waste of space, waste of shit and And Lisa, no one is excellent in the first half. But how can I react to someone like Gilles first half when he's playing left wing fierce? I should be playing there for F's sake. Yeah. You know, I can see where you're coming from. To be fair, Ryan, Gilles being treated harshly and he's being played on the left where he isn't comfortable. He needs to be playing in the mid. Paul, I have to agree with him. You know what I mean? Dragon's got to be playing up front. Let's see his sliders. Hey, Paul. Nathan JD. Paul, have you seen any tweets on the fans in Twitter having a go at Bruce? I think he's busy. Got some more comments on here. GMs, what's more fake, WWE or Bruce Love for Newcastle? Gail should be kicked off about playing up front for not on the ring. Hit the like subscribe button. Thanks so much, GMs. The humble guy. Really don't understand why Bruce doesn't stop Manquillo and Carroll. Wow. Could you please stick a like on the videos? Please subscribe to my channel as well. It will help my channel improve. I'm not far for 550 now.
I'm back.
I've just sent a tweet to Warren. I just said, well said, Warren. I fear for this club, if I'm being honest here. I can remember a year ago, I think it's about 18 months ago, I sent a tweet out to Simon Jordan, right? And I got a tweet back of him about a day later. And to be fair to Simon Jordan, I'll give him props for what he had to say to us. And I listened to what you have to say. And I just said, thanks very much for replying back, mate. But I just can't see it happening. But, you know, and he just sent a like on me tweet. So, yeah.
No change at halftime?
It doesn't look it, mate, in a minute. I'm just gonna, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna come off that. But the problem is, though, I'm not being funny, but people will probably say, yeah, why are you being negative? Being negative, you keep moaning and moaning. Yeah. The reason we're moaning, because we're 16th and we're playing shite. That's why we're moaning.
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
And if people can't understand that, and you've all about this manager, you carry on. You want to give him 3 passes, that's okay. You carry on. It's not what I want. This guy should be gone. God, it's a bit slow. I've got to switch off my piece.
We just don't look like we're going to score any goals, and that's what we need to keep us up.
This is the thing. And you know what it is, Paul? I think Graham Potter will be watching this game, right? And he's going to be thinking, wow, I know a word about these lots. Lewis Dunk and Adam Webster and Ben White are going to have a field day against Joe Linton. Hello, Joe Linton. He's going to have a field day, man. They're going to be comfortable at the back. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, totally.
And it hurts us to say that our club is finished.
Well, if we go down, we are, without a shadow of a doubt.
Oh, we'll do a Sunderland, mate. We'll do a Sunderland. Because I'll tell you something now, mate. I will say it right now. There's better teams than us. And all these clubs can say Newcastle's going to be a scalp. We're not a scalp. We're just another team, another opponent, and that's it. We are not going to be that special club. On the Rafa Benitez, it'd be a scalp, but we'll not be a scalp. No. Can you imagine Barnsley against Newcastle? Barnsley would destroy us.
Yeah.
Because they're playing good football, that team, I'm telling you.
Which is very, very sad to say, but unfortunately very true as well.
Yeah. Yeah, we couldn't, hang on, we struggled to beat flipping Newport County, man. How we? It's 50 minutes gone on here.
I'm at 50 minutes and 50 seconds.
70 or 7 seconds ahead of us.
That's an out. That's better than normal, John.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Oh, that wasn't a foul, referee. Come on. And he's booked him as well. Give our. That was a good old-fashioned shoulder barge from Kraft there. He's given a friggin' yellow card. Fucking cesspit of a referee.
Petty.
This is dangerous, this. I think it's too far out to have a shot. I don't think they beat Dubravka from there, like John.
Nah.
At least they better not.
Tell you what, Jack,
for the wrath of
Jack really should have fancied this, mind.
I just think it's too far out. I mean, I hope I haven't, God forbid, touch wood, but I think it's too far out.
Mark, there's a Mark here. Mark has got to be challenged if it's his first time. Thank God, as a Leeds fan, our Brazilian, Rafinha.
Oh, flipping hell! Too close for comfort, that, like. I thought that was going to nestle in the bottom corner there. Holy crap.
Jolene has a first light shot. You can do a massive cheer. That was going in the back of the net, man. That was in the back of the net. How far was that, though? It wasn't that far. It was miles away, but the intention was there, though.
Oh, Kraft just kicks it out of play, for fuck's sake.
You know what it is, right, Paul? I mean, ask you a question, right? An honest question. Are these players playing for boost? Really?
I don't think they all are. I think some of them are, but some of them aren't. But it all boils down to, to survive in the Premier League, we all know it boils down to heart, desire, and actually, work rate. And some of the players don't have that.
Yeah, and he's in more exciting news. Burton under 23s are 3-2 up in extra time against Stoke under 23s. You know what? I think that game must
Cheers
be
for
lit.
that, Annie. I really needed to know that, buddy. Thanks for that.
Oh, it's something. I tell you what, though, it must be an exciting game on us.
Oh, aye. Anything's more exciting than watching us, mate.
I know. I think that game must be lit.
I seen an earthworm in the garden this morning and I thought, oh, that's exciting. That's what my life's become watching Newcastle.
I know. So lit. I've got work.
Yeah, he's not really.
Dwight Gale, right? He looks a bit absolutely peed off, honestly. He doesn't know where to. I'm not blaming him, man. I'm not blaming him. I blame the manager. He's the one who plays him out there.
Yeah, but the problem is, John, you put these players in, you take them out, they don't know where they're coming or going half the time, man.
You're right. Cross comes, Shelby's on there. 22 yards, 25 yard suit. He's jiggling. Oh, it's a reflection. It's a corner.
Over the bar.
Is that a corner? No, it's not.
No, hit the Newcastle player.
And got.
Oh, I don't know, actually.
Ball is P. Burton under Jimmy for Hasselbank through. I tell you what, though. I'll tell you about Jimmy for Hasselbank, right? He's doing a good job there.
Yeah, you talk about passion and commitment. That man had it in buckets, didn't he?
Yeah, they're at the bottom of the table, and he got them out of it.
Mm-hmm.
I think I've seen it all the coaches said to Graham Jones. Where's the heck is Graham Jones? He has his hello. What? Cameras have gone across the dugout a few times and haven't seen Jones once. Just Bruce standing like he wanted a bus. And Lee said Bruce
he'd be up in the stands, probably.
Yeah, that's where he wants him to be. He wants to keep his mouth shut. Do you know what I mean? Why is Graham Jones there? What has he done? Dwight Gale's on the ball.
I still don't. I don't get being the only striker and having to play out there, John. It doesn't make any sense, man.
Do you know what it is, right? Bruce doesn't give a toss now. He doesn't want to be at Newcastle. He doesn't want to be at the club. He doesn't care. None of them don't care. Hayden seems to be left wing now. Both play over the top.
There's Dwight Gale again, falling on his fucking ass for no reason, man. Honestly.
He's got no support, man. Hayden seems to be left wing now. Both play over the top. Villas on the break. Break's going in.
Yeah, the chance.
I tell you what, though, that cross comes in, blocked away. Brilliant block there.
It was.
Yeah, block. I tell you what, though, draw's no good tonight, like. It's Joe Linton again, holding it up.
He's actually done all right second half, Joe Linton.
I must admit he has.
Kraft coming in for the volley and completely miskicks it.
Maybe he should try tempting Chris Wilder. Now he's looking for a job. I'm not sure. Not sure.
No.
We were over the place. We were all over the place. Something needs to change. I can't watch this game anymore. Ryder will take a break like how?
He might do because he's been with Sheffield United an awfully long time, hasn't he? So chances are he'll have a little break from the game.
And the messages just keep coming. Frozen again.
So far.
Struggling
to do that every so often.
The thing is, I'm not being funny, but I think the long.
I mean, there's Dean Smith being proactive in making a substitution now.
He is. 57 minutes
so
gone.
Why can't Steve Bruce make a change?
Because Steve Bruce is a coward. He's scared of making a change. I'm trying to be calm and neat, but
it's absolutely shite, John. To be honest, it's absolutely shite.
They got that Morgan Samson, the French lad.
Mm-hmm.
the thing is, right, they're bringing in players, right? Average players at oppositions, yeah, and it gives a real game.
I mean, surely, Steve Bruce should be trying to do something here.
Hang on. Keepers come out.
Yeah, he's got it. Surely, knowing we're in a relegation battle, make a change. Maybe go 4-4-2. Try something different to win the game.
Exactly. Totally agree. I've got a feeling we need Sean Longstaff to change the game, but Brucey won't do that. What he'll probably do, I'm not being funny, bring Hendrick on first.
Oh, if he does that, I'll go nuts, me.
So would I. Were any of you the ones he drew against Villa when the heavens opened when McLeod was manager?
Yeah, I was there.
I was as well. This is terribly sad to say how bad we are. You are right, Daniel. He's waited for the last 30 seconds. We're in a relegation battle, so make a change. He's right. Make a change. Now, make the subs. One shot on target in the whole game, Paul. One shot on target.
I know.
That was Fraser.
It's just not good enough, John. Just not good enough. But a free kick now, 25 yards out.
Well, come for the ball, man. Don't stand there. I know it's a free kick, but they need to come. They're making more of it. Michael, 4-3-3 needs scrapped. Villa are playing so badly now in their standards. Yeah, still 0-0.
Right, let's see how good this delivery is from a free kick, because they've been crap of late, haven't they? So,
yeah. Do these players now with fifth bottom? That's a good question, man.
Looks like Shelby's going to take this.
It's a long way, though.
It's headed away.
Free kick comes out.
Come on, Dummett, put another good ball in.
Frozen.
That's a good ball in again. Oh.
61, 62 minutes gone, mate.
Yeah, I'm at 61. What are you at?
61-15.
Yeah, I'm the same as you. I'm about a second behind you, so.
Third place ball over the top, which is poorly cleared out, but luckily.
Oh my God, that was terrible defending.
What's he called? We won a free kick, though. We won a free kick.
How the hell did we get a free kick there? Flipping heck. I'll tell you what, we were lucky.
I know, yeah. We need Carroll. That's from Tom. Commentators have just said that Villa's defence are struggling to cope with Joe Linton. Must be watching this again for us. Bruce needs to make a change now, not in 89 minutes. You notice how most teams just play dog shit against us. We're just not taking advantage of it, you know? Can Joe Linton swap place to Shearer? Yeah, that's how they do.
Yeah.
Maybe he's going badly, but it goes to sure that when teams plays badly, we still show ourselves up and play worse. Carl must be thinking he has had to play 36 in the past 2 games. I tell you what, if he does that tonight, Paul, wow.
Well,
great
yeah,
skills.
I mean,
great skills.
I think there'll be more. I don't think, actually, if I'm openly honest, John, that Joe Linton's probably been our standout player in the second half. And that's credit to him. And I've always said I'll praise players when they play well.
Yeah,
he has been very good in this second half. But again, the problem is, Christ, that was nearly an own goal. Woo-hoo!
He took it well. To be fair to him, he knew what he was doing.
I laugh about it now. He wouldn't be laughing if that was nestling in the back of the net for a goal for us, would he? was comfortable in the end for the keeper. I think he made a bit more of it than it was really, mate.
Yeah, man. I mean, wow. Villa's coming forward.
Yeah, this is a good attack.
Comes good defending there. Where's Kraft getting to him? Get to him.
That's a problem with Emil Kraft. He stands too far off the player and he lets them cross the ball.
He's allowing them to get space. That's a lovely. Oh, that was close. That's a lovely chip over there.
Oh, Christ!
That's a lovely ball. Watkins nearly got there. That was close.
Yeah, Willock's been better second half, definitely.
Yeah.
But there it goes. We've got nearly 65 minutes gone, and we still haven't made a change.
Now, players looked foot. First keep I see from his own player. Wine, yeah. This is the thing. This is where Andy Carroll's at the subs bench, right? He's the subs bench, you know. Get him on, man.
But he doesn't because he's a chicken shit.
Are we accepting the point? Definitely not.
No, not at all. I mean, Villa haven't played that well tonight, you know what I mean? But again,
really.
Wolves didn't play very well. Yeah, you know, we didn't beat Wolves either.
Nah, they drew nil each at home, didn't they? Steve Bruce is going to come out and say that's 2 clean sheets in 2 games. You just need to score a goal. Well, I'm sorry, we got no one who can score a goal. But then again, if you even score a goal, we're still going to concede this. Oh, there goes, coming for.
Go on, Ryan, go on.
Go. Nah, keep that safe bit.
Keeper. See again, it's the finishing product we've gotten on. Loads of crosses coming into the box, and we don't do anything with it again.
Aye. Bruce will be buzzing 38 draws. Ross Barkley's going to come on for Villa any second now, apparently.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Nah.
And that's one man that can change
the game. No
change.
Oh, yeah. Make a flipping change, man. Yeah, Ross is coming on.
Yeah.
Around £30 million.
Go away.
See, we're going back to resorting to long balls again now.
Yeah.
Villa are starting to push us back now.
Yeah. Cross comes in. Oh, I wasn't very far away of that. Nearly cross comes shot.
Miss it, cross.
Make a bully change, Steve, for God Christ's sake. Don't be bloody negative, man. Change it up. I'd spot on there. Make a bully change, Steve. Don't be bloody negative. Change it up now. So I put this game. Paul, I've got 30 people watching live, okay? 30 people, right?
Good.
And we played 67 minutes and he hasn't made no change. Not one change. I got Michael, 2 messages from you and play a strike on the wing on FIFA, but somehow Bruce is paid for doing that. What does it take for him to be sat? When is the cut-off point? Without Wilson, scores will be level with West Brom on 18 points to need. Much pretty much justify that. And Villa makes changes to go at us yet again. We make nout Nassam Sam.
Yeah, attacking positive changes from Aston Villa.
This I've never known, right? A manager who is so effing negative. Do you know what I mean?
Jamal Lascelles has just fallen over and handled the ball, and he's getting a booking for it.
I don't get it.
And he knows. He knows. Watch, he falls over and then deliberately handballs it. I mean, fucking give up, I do.
I mean, please stick a like on the video and please follow us John and UFC 42 and Paul the Team Review, and please subscribe to my channel. I'm not far from 550 now.
I know, it's going up, mate. I told you it would.
You said be patient. You said about a month ago.
Yeah, it's all about the patience. Just keep doing what you're doing, and it'll happen.
Yeah, exactly. I got someone just follow us on Twitter today, Alicia. So I'd like to thank her for that. We're coming forward, Newcastle. Oh, for goodness sake, that's a weak ball.
That's a terrible ball.
Weak ball, that.
Got it back, got it back.
Man.
Oh, then we kick it straight out of fucking play, man! Oh, God almighty.
He's got to make that change, man. And then, why is he so frightened to make a change? Tactics aren't working, so change it now. Honestly, sick of this guy. Get on the club, please. Ollie, I'm with you all the way, mate. Pass support. Get here and enough. He's worst player of the day. Usually consistent. He's been horrific for the day. He hardly been in the game today, you know. I'll choose Fernandes.
Johnny hasn't been there for the last couple of games, if we're honest. He hasn't played well the last couple.
Anyway, he's coming out dropping number 2. Honestly, dropping number 2. He's hardly there at the minute. You know what I mean? However, I'll choose Fernandes to play instead of Lascelles, but still doesn't get himself a game. Can't believe I'm saying this, but the Dino Derby is more interesting to watch than this. Cross comes in. Phillips got something. Oh, that'll be cleared away. Earliest foul. Shove it. Just us there, man.
Okay, no.
Well tackled.
That's a good tackle. Come on.
Yeah. Have a go. Oh,
shoot!
That's a corner. That's a corner.
There's just no conviction, is there? There's no conviction in the shooting, John.
Do you know what it is, Paul? They're just lacking confidence, man. They're just not believing in themselves, you know? Nice to see Joe Litton try to have a go for here in this pass. You know what I mean? I'm not being funny, right? But come on. You're right. That was close. I just tweeted, make the bloody change. I've got about 6 likes on this one. 2 full-backs warming up, according to Samantha.
2 full-backs?
Well, that's what Samantha's tweeted us. 20 minutes ago, I got a feeling should have had an early night. Do you know what it is, mate? Whatever you're doing, mate, watch soaps instead. I watch the soaps. You get more fun doing that, man.
Still 70 minutes and no change.
Crazy. Tom says, I think I'll get PTSD for this game. FC should have done better.
I think every Newcastle fan's going to suffer from PTSD before too long.
70. Do you know what it is, right, Paul? He'll make a change in the 85th minute. That's what he'll do. He'll make a change in the 85th minute. I will not be surprised now. I'm going to say it now. He will not be surprised if he doesn't make a change to the whole game.
Yeah, totally agree.
Let that sink in. That's a lovely. Go on. Do something. Oh, no. Where was it?
God, man. Shoot the fucking ball.
That's a penalty, Kit. There's a penalty.
Yeah. Not for me. Every time Joe Linton tries to pull it back, smash it at the goal, man.
He's got no confidence, Andy, one-on-one, honestly. That's twice he's done it now.
You think Shearer would have pulled it back there? Shoot the ball!
Is that watching baseball ball? In fact, Hedges will come on the 80th minute. God, no. I'm just laughing at it. I'm just laughing, man. Because this guy, Joe Linton, I'm sorry, he's got no confidence whatsoever.
I mean, you think Alan Shearer would have pulled that ball back there? Not a freaking chance.
You got to be joking, haven't you? You got to be joking. He would have just walloped it. Let's put it this way. If he had Van Basten next to him, he wouldn't even pass it to him. He'd wallop it. And then Joe Linton's backwards goes, he's having a wonderful game.
He hasn't been our worst player, John. I mean, I have to say that. He hasn't been our worst player.
Yeah,
But
I
the
agree.
fact of the matter is, just his decision-making is abysmal.
Yeah, he is so scared to score a goal. So scared. Matt Longstaff would have finished that even at 20-year-old. I had never seen someone so scared to score. Look, he's not the worst player on the pitch. I agree with you, but unfortunately, he looks scared taking that shot.
That's John McGinn in the book.
Bruce's Wednesday came to Bristol City, and guess what? It was Dyer and Drew Neils each. Joe Linton's having a good game. He's better second half, but I'm afraid to say his confidence is not there.
He
Sorry,
hasn't been our worst player. Definitely not our worst player, John. He's probably been one of our better players, but it's the end product.
he ain't
He
got
lacks
that.
the end product.
Correct.
He hasn't got that killer instinct.
He hasn't. His shooting is weak. Header is weak. Not good enough. If Joe Linton's the answer, we've been asked shitty questions there. Wow. If Joe Linton scores that, if Joe Linton scores, does he get a weak wish taken off him? Probably. Sick of people defending Joe Linton. A good game for him is average at best for any other player. Kevin, hope you're okay, mate. He does realise he can use subs to mop it. Kevin, welcome to me chat. Please subscribe if you can. He come Lewis, James, Leeds can have Joe Linton. Now John there, he's poor. Joe can score. He can even find a player to pass to score. Wow. Game full of players scoring, didn't follow over and whinging. Get up with you wimps. John, you better give Joan a slap at the ass. Jake, no thanks, James. We already got a tea lady. "30 people watching live at the minute, mate. Got 30 people watching. That's absolutely fantastic. And you know what it is, right? When the show is over, I'll probably have about 200 people viewing my screens, which I think is great. 75 minutes. 75 minutes and no subs. Hey,
No
Paul,
change
I can remember when Man United played Juventus a couple of years ago in the Champions League. Jose Mourinho did not make one sub. Not one sub.
Oh, look at the Agnew and Bruce. Well, I don't know what I'm fucking doing, you know, Steve. What do you reckon, Steve? Well, I don't know, Steve. Well, I don't know either, Steve. Should we make a
He's
change
the
yet,
manager.
Steve? I don't know, Steve. Useless
He's the manager.
knobs.
What we've got here, 77 minutes gone. And not 7 minutes gone. Not one change.
Well, that's a yellow card straight away.
No.
Ryan Fraser just literally dismantled there because he was far too quick for the Villa player.
Bruce is happy with a point-wise sub. I actually appeared to know what the F Bruce is commonly thinking. Newcastle, the ball's in the box. That's been cleared away. Shearer commentator and Wilson in the stand getting both on. At least it's not a must-win game, eh? Oh my god.
Yeah, I know. That's what Steve Bruce says, though. It's not a must-win game. Therefore, the message to the players: take it easy, lads. Just get a point.
Cross comes in. Oh, just cleared away, but so it goes as far as Dagger. I think the cross comes in. Oh, that's got to be
away.
there. Yeah. Lovely turn. Do something.
That's good stuff, Joe Linton. Yeah, that was really good from Joe Linton. That. He's putting himself about second half without a doubt. But again, there's nothing coming from it. Murphy's on for Fraser.
12 minutes to go.
Why the fuck doesn't he put Andy Carroll on? We're putting balls into the box, man. You need a striker who's going to try and head the ball. Shite free kick.
Just been on the Villa stream, and I love how both teams are mourning. You know what it is, Sam? The reason we're mourning, mate, because A, we're 16th, B, we're playing shite football, yeah, and C, we're in a relegation battle, and the players are not fighting for the team, fighting for the club, mate. Do you know what I mean? And the way things are, we're going to get relegated. Cross comes in. Oh, that should have been 1-0 Villa. Should have been 1-0 Villa.
Just too high on the cross.
Yeah. It should have been one.
A couple inches lower on that cross, John. We were one down.
He's made a sub based on the phase, and now where's Murphy going to be playing? Oh, that should have been in the back of the net, honestly. What's the commentator on about Julian's causing problems? He can break all he wants, but he won't shoot. Should have been Gale and Julian off Murphy and Carroll.
Yep, I agree with that.
Off what's the F? Need Lon Robert back and taking an amazing free kicks. He used to do that. Remember him? Lon Robert?
Oh, yes.
I tell you something, he can still play. And I'll tell you something, he'll make mincemeat out of players who got the day.
I don't get him taking Ryan Fraser off. Like,
I don't. To be fair, I thought he had a quiet get. He's quiet in the second half, though. Didn't do much for me. Sorry. Tell you what, Villa still trying. Oh, that doesn't look cross corner. Is it a corner? No, it's a goal
offside.
Kick.
Flags up.
Again, Andy Carroll should be on that pitch now. I don't care what anyone says. Andy Carroll should be on that pitch now. With what, 10 minutes ago?
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. He may not be the good Andy was, but believe you me, he can still do bits.
It's a fact that we've played so many crosses into the box tonight, though, John, and we've done nothing with it.
It's frustrating.
We've literally done nothing with it.
Nah.
We still haven't tested their keeper.
Nah. Apart from last year from a own goal.
Yeah, but it was their player.
Yeah. That was it.
The thing is, right, you know, I know, you know, we can say that Villa haven't really tested Dubravka either, to be fair.
Oh,
but it's not all about...
that's a bad pass. Away. That's a poor pass.
Come on, Murphy, do something with it.
But Villa got back so quickly.
Yeah.
We just got a break. Oh, that's better. Go on.
Chance.
Go on, Joe.
Chance.
Hit the post.
Oh, it's hit the fucking bar.
But, oh.
Oh, God, are you shitting me, man? Who hit the bar? Was that Murphy?
Looks like Joe Linton.
Yeah, it was Murphy.
Oh, man.
Oh, my God. Yeah, it was Jacob Murphy. He should have been on from the start, man.
Kept it down a bit.
Oh, my God. Was that the chance, John? Was that the chance?
Yeah, but the thing is, so with Bruce, he doesn't like skillful players. He doesn't like skillful players that are. This point,
will be a
point because 2 out of Fulham, they need one good.
Oh yeah, we need a goal, so he's bringing Manquillo on. That's a fantastic substitution, Steve. Excellent. Swapping right backs. That's just what we need right now. Oh my God.
I'm saying no. I'm saying absolutely no. I'm saying absolutely no. Honestly. Both of the players are down. This could be a bit of injury time as well because both went for the same ball and it just clashed. And
Yeah.
I can't believe he's been on a right back for a right back. I just don't get it at that.
But it's not a must-win game, remember, John, according to our manager.
Do you know what it is? We got Brighton. We got Brighton next Saturday, right? And I'll tell you something. We're going to get beat. Can't be on a strike. I'm not watching this shite again. What a waste of life. Do you know what? Crazy, man.
I don't think Kraft was injured there. No, there's some people are saying on Twitter, is it because Emil Kraft was injured? I don't think he's injured.
Oh, dear.
Oh, shit.
Good save, the backer. Good save. Low. Great save. Well, it wasn't a great save, but it just hit. He just got a block in the way, didn't he? Go on. That's it. Oh, good defending there.
Oh, I tell you what. Mings did well there.
He gave the ball away.
Oh, chance! Chance!
No.
Oh, God almighty. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable.
I tell you what, this game is crying out for Wilson and crying for ASM and Miggy.
Crying out for a striker, but we don't play strikers in the strikers' positions.
Oh, Velasquez scored.
Oh, damn it! Is he offside?
No, Velasquez scored.
Oh.
There's his goal. 4 minutes to go. Watkins. It just takes one chance.
I fucking believe it.
One chance. That's all it is. Poor defending.
Was it a deflection there though?
Yeah, it could be. It could have been.
I'm not sure. I'll have to see that from behind the goal.
Yeah, deflected. Definitely deflected of his toe in the back of the net.
For fuck's sake.
And I'm not being funny now. He has got to go after this.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. If we lose this, he has to go.
He's got to go after this. He's going to go after this anyway. Own goal. Watkins will claim it.
I think it was on.
This has got to be the end of Bruce now. This can't go on. He has got to be sacked. I don't know if I'm going to do a post-press conference reaction after this, Paul, or I'm just going to go straight to bed because I've got to work in the morning.
I'll go to bed and do it in the morning, mate. I'm doing my live show after this, but then I'll be doing my review and player ratings tomorrow morning.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, though, I'll go straight to bed, listen to you on the way in tomorrow morning, pal. That's what I can do. Guess who's bringing on now? He's bringing on Carroll on the 2 minutes.
Of course he is, because it's a panic again.
Paul, he should have brought him on after 60 flipping minutes, man.
He should have started. Fucking hell, man. And if this arsehole comes out and says, well, we played well, we just didn't take our chances, shite off, right? Because he can just kiss my ass. Because you know exactly what he's going to come out and say, the bullshit that he's going to come out with.
I've got loads of messages here. That's it. We lost typical effing Bruce. Watkins just all in the right wing and none picked him up. That was poor defending. Play for a draw. Don't be surprised we lost. Deflected in. My birthday's on Sunday. Happy birthday to you, my guy. Bruce is ruined this day. Taking fierce and off as a killer. Yeah. Paul, we are relegated to F me. F Boost, I'm freaking angry. Part don't blame this. Pete Boost this. Player for a draw. Not going to win. Carroll just Pete. He's got to go. Please get him in the club. He'll no doubt see positives as well. He's getting, and Ryan, this is what you get when Boost goes. Is an awful proportion. Late subs, F off Boost. He brings on Carroll, what, 2 minutes ago? He's a coward, Russell, Mike.
He says there's positives after every game, but he doesn't get a fucking result. That's the problem, John.
Exactly. Do you know what it is? Right? I mean, here we go. Give it a barrel here.
God almighty.
It's given a lot. Oh, that was close.
Flipping hell. This is just awful.
Oh, that's a slip. He slipped. After that, clearly slipped there. Trying to lock. Oh, that wasn't far away. Let me tell you something. That wasn't very well. I cannot wait for Paul Rantaft again marching on together. I wish you hate Bruce. Fulham needs a point against Man City, and they go above us. 31 people watching live. You know what?
I don't think they'll get anything tomorrow, John. I don't think Fulham will get anything tomorrow. I mean, I may be wrong, but I don't think they will. But I think Fulham will be looking at other games. Because we are without a doubt one of the worst teams in this league right now.
Oh, we're down, mate. We're down. Let's be honest. We are finished. We are relegated. Why change right backs? What does he do? He changed right back for a right back. We need a flipping goal. Just watching you guys. Can't be asked to turn the TV off. Fair enough. Carroll in midfield. What's the
I don't even know where anybody's playing. Andy Carroll is somewhere in the between the midfield and the. He's given them no instructions. He's just throwing Andy Carroll on, saying, "Right, let's just punt the ball."
I'm saying nothing, man. I was supposed to be having Kev on me chat after 10, but I'm going to do that tomorrow. Look at that. They're just not fighting for him, man. Christ! Have a look.
Yeah, God. We're in trouble here.
Away. I said 2-0. There we go. 2-0. Incoming. Oh, Dubaka saves it.
That was straight at him there. We haven't cleared it yet.
Nah. Dubaka saves it this time, though.
Straight at him again. God, we are fucking awful. I mean, hey, how are?
No different. I got Mark on here as well.
Go on, Joe. Go on, Joe. Ah!
You know what? We got 2.5 minutes to play, and I tell you something. He has done. Bruce is done 100%. He's got to sack him. He's got to get rid of him. You cannot trust him against Brighton.
I'm convinced he's going to keep him till Brighton at least. I mean, I said that, if you can remember, John, I said the international break was when a change was going to be made. If a change was going to be made at all. But I genuinely don't think Mike Ashley gives a toss anyway.
Do you know what it is, right? Past Kevin. Absolutely past Kevin. Cross comes in, nice and deep. Villa's going to break
fucking
away.
John Joe just stands there, doesn't he? He just stands there. Come on. Oh, me fucking free. I've frozen up now. What a time to freeze.
Let's go. Oh, is he going to... No. Oh, it's close.
Oh, my God.
Do you know what?
Shit. We're in trouble here, mate.
We're in trouble.
That's offside. He was on 3 yards offside, surely.
That's a great save, the Bracker. Great save.
Oh, what a save.
Watkins could have got 2. We're over the place, man. We're all over the place. The defence all over
he's
the
offside
place.
anyway, John. I knew he was. He was miles offside. Yeah. Look at this. God almighty. But the thing is, this stupid offside rule, you know, we've gone and wasted another 30, 40 seconds there when it could have just blown. How did we not score here, John? Oh, bloody Gale went for a fancy flick.
Don't want fancy flicks, man.
Come on!
Ethan said get in.
Yeah.
Ethan said get in on my chat.
Boom, let's go. We've scored. We've scored.
I think you have, you know.
We have scored. Who got the goal?
Julian Cousin. It's Carroll. It's Carroll. Andy Carroll. Lascelles. He's not celebrating.
1-1, still not good enough.
It's not good enough. We got a goal, but it's just not good enough.
The players know a point's still shit.
It's still shite. We still scored, but
it's a good header.
At least he didn't get beat.
Brilliant cross from Murphy again, wasn't it?
He's done more bits. Than
how Murphy hasn't deserved to start. I do not know these last few weeks. I mean, it's just incredible.
He has to start now. Like, he still needs to be sacked.
That's it.
Last kick of the game. Wow. Finished 1-2 then. They still celebrated as they won the flipping league. He's very lucky. That goal might have saved Bruce's Birkin there.
He still needs to go. 1-1's not good enough. 1-1 is not good enough, John.
Look at the whole of the game, Paul. Look at the whole of the game we played. We still play shot. Okay, Joe Linton tried in the second half, though. I must give him that. But the finishing product is not good enough. The passing is poor. What else can you say, man? I don't know what to say, man, but is that point enough, though?
No.
Definitely not. So, don't know what to say on that. We could have won that game. Different approach. He's played the wrong approach. Surely now, Paul, he has got to play Carroll and he's got to play Murphy from the start, yeah? He's got to play him from the start. Simple as that. I can't say any more than that, you know.
I mean, fucking hell. I don't know what to say, mate. I just don't know what to say. We were absolutely shocking.
Again. But like I said, at the end of the day, I'm not being funny, but from the back save, actually got us a point, really.
It was offside, John. He wouldn't have been given anyway.
I know, you're right. But the fact of the matter is that, to me, can't I just say something, Paul? That goal from Lascelles is papers over the cracks. I'm going to say that.
Well, it does to a certain degree, John, but the fact is we still didn't win the game. You know, we didn't win the game.
We needed to win the game where it really matters.
Because, Brighton, they're not playing that well, but Jesus Christ, we are one of the worst teams in this league.
We are. And I'll tell you what, mate, if you're the worst league in the Premier League, like we are, we don't deserve to be in the Premier League. Simple as that.
Not at all.
So, who's your man on the match, mate? I mean, it's a hard one.
Do you know what? I'm going to really shock you here, John.
I know it's coming.
Joe Linton.
Yeah.
Joe Linton was our best player there. And I mean, I know, there's no end product from, but if you look, there was no end product from anybody tonight apart from the goal. But the fact of the matter is that Joe Linton looked like our best player in the second half, without a shadow of a doubt he did.
Yeah.
And I can't say anything else because there was no other. I mean, you could say Murphy, if you like, because Murphy did more in the 10 minutes he was on the pitch than most of them did tonight.
Yeah, you're right.
But it's still just not good enough.
Nah, definitely not. Even Rob Lee is saying, calling Michael, he's in question why Carroll wasn't brought on earlier on. 1-1 in circumstances is good when you go doing like 4th minute. But I think we need to make change for next week. Huge point. Murphy, McCullough, Carroll for Brighton. Second worst team in the league. Dumb it.
We're not going to get out of trouble picking points up against Aston Villa. look at the teams we've still got to play.
I know.
We need these are the games we need 3 points from.
Aye. I totally agree, mate. I don't know what to say, Paul.
I know. I'm going to shoot off, buddy, because I'm going to get ready for my live show. So, everybody watching, if you want to pop over to the Toon Review, I'm going live at 10 o'clock with Match Reaction Live, so I'll see you over there.
Listen.
Thanks for having us on again, John.
You too, man. Anytime. I'll see you soon.
Speak to you soon, buddy.
Thanks for coming on, mate. Yeah, you too. Wow. Finished Newcastle 1, Villa 1. Wow. For me, even though we scored a 94th minute equaliser from the cells, I still don't think it's good enough to do. I still think it was shite the dear. That point's just paper over the cracks for me. And look, it was a poor goal to concede, but why Carroll didn't come on from the start? Why did Murphy didn't come on from the start? I just don't get it. You know what I mean? Steve Bruce made his first sub, 77 minutes, to come on. And it was absolutely shocking from the manager. So for he'll be pleased, Bruce, but for us, we wouldn't be pleased at all. I'm just going to go through this comments there. So he's not good enough. Lascelles, good man of the match. Joe Linton should score for me. Dubbett's man of the match. 2 points ahead of Fulham's not good enough. Okay, cool. I'm mad positive, but once he's not good enough. Jake, Carroll showed a lot more effort. Only had to do 5 minutes. Villa dinner. Murphy has to start against Brighton. I agree. Thanks, John. Have a lovely weekend. You too, Tom. Please make sure you subscribe to my channel, mate. Villa didn't turn up. See you, John. Thanks for the stream. No problems at all. And have a good night. Talking about having a good night, I'm going to get myself away because it's coming on at 10 o'clock. Go so have a good weekend. Thanks for joining us. And yeah, we got a point. But for me, I agree with Paul. It's not good enough. We need wins. And you too, Michael. And thanks so much for coming on. And until then, catch you later, guys.